move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time.
Miss Remo, and every baby be out to me, Kebiano. What joining me Facebook page na mon share na mon fama me. Oh, joining me Facebook page na me patcho share na fama me. Portia aqua mon share na mon fama me. Apia kubidora mon share na mon fama me. Ofori delali mon share na mon fama me. Agboja Natania mon share mi page ni fama me. Koku tete mon share mi Facebook na mon fama me. Esanse ne nsam no se wa mo bi anti bi enye. Bullet man Alhaji Abu or said Prempeh the second. Hey, din kase ya de say na wo de ato ho sesa no. Asan so kwade the second aka ho. Prince Sterling Daniels. Alfredo Akole. Me pacho mo join me on my Facebook page no mo share baby bia obi a share na fama me. Tony Anthony Paka Alote Philip Sapia Araf Omar Pa Asare a Johnny me awie and some wagana ha Abdul Rauf Adam Odere ho awa yini Dennis nie Rashid Botwe nie Jonas Andy Asamoah Dunie Arina ba no corruption nie ni ayi emosu nie me pacho mo join me am share me page na mo fama me sa na mo share na mo de ma me sa ne yenkoye ni Miracle so waginamu Emma GH. Asuma Asahadu. Miracle Munye Jinamu. Amuzo de Love. Abukayoyo. And I started near Kobisharam Sawaniye. Erika J Sawaniye. Raymond Aglago. I was for a year, judge of the Ania, and then someone, and now Major Consu change the Abama and Madame J. Benso. Level don't change. I said you change it yet. Abama and Madame J. Benso. Ye near Grokra, changing it by my. 7 Great Princess Academy for Princess and Princess for Princess for and Princess for. Hey, Mutimu ya modadie. We dada mafo kwa. Come and say hi to mom and daddy. Come. Our future president for. Our future president for any future for first lady for ministers for. Hey, sit down, beautiful prince and princess. Oh, Kakrebi and Bebrem, me mama just few minutes. Hey, I want my mom crowd a few minutes. Why, Miss Ramo? 7 Great Academy. Dance man. I'm a best question. I'm better citizen show. Hello. Our future president, ministers, members of parliament. How are you all doing?
We are fine. Thank you. And what about you?
Oh, by God's grace, I'm good. Oh, you look so beautiful and amazing.
Thank you.
Hey, Mukachi, ana Mukaga. Mukabibia. Okay, yawa Ghana months. Enti yaka Ghana kasa. Yawa Ghana months mu. Enti yabeka yekuro mu Ghana kasa. Aba hima hofe princess ana wa botre fie ne hima nie oyo hima we Are you a queen? What's your name?
Emanuela.
You've dressed like a queen.
Thank you.
Emanuela, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank
Which
you.
class are you?
Class 3.
Okay. Do you speak any of our local language?
Yes.
Okay, so Ga or Chi? Chi. Ah, so it's Chi. And then our found Hosa. I mean, what you've put on?
Why did you dress like
this? Why did you dress like this? Put on cloth and that one, that scarf on your head. Is it because we are in a Ghana month? Okay. So we are celebrating our mother Ghana, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why be hey, your prince back on such a house. Hey, when you want to catch you. Wait your Obekasa. Eti say
Nyamia do.
Nyamia do miss me ho ye. Na obey there class media ha. And I'm by there ha. Ah?
We are here to learn.
You are here to learn. Okay, do you want to become a journalist in the future? Yes, in the future. You want to read news on TV or radio? You want your mom and dad, other siblings to see on TV or on radio?
TV.
On TV. Oh, okay. Why the best of cassette BM? Also Bekaga, yeah, Brabekaga. Sabodenche, me no care. As Ghana, so you are no better Ghana, so you go. And you did the same, but you did the same. I can't say you did the same. I was for 7th grade academy for where they just briefly yeah fam.
Okay, so I told me Zita now boko. Te I told bute.
Pana told me is Matulori Okufuruji.
Is
Matulori Okufuruji.
Is Matulori. Hey, ogbe minchi. Ogbe keshishi. Ogbe keshishi. Ole ogbe. Shimini Joshi angbe. Junior. Okay. Okay.
But back when they want me more.
Debbie. My class yo.
Class 5.
Class 5.
Oh, okay.
Mene no baby, mene osmaka obakasi. What would you want to learn before you leave here today, as you have come to the premises of Class Media Group? Or do you aspire to be a journalist or a producer, presenter? What do you want to do? Me no turn off. Me no turn off.
Macho doctor.
Doctor. Wow. That's very nice. Well, as a doctor, you can still get an opportunity to talk on radio one of these days or TV. As time goes on, you become an expert where you can even be talking on radio and TV and all of that. Brofo.
Oh yeah, dear me. Votarian.
And I don't know. Why just about me?
What's your name?
In Code. Fafali. Hey, Fafali. And then what do you want to be when you grow? A journalist. Oh, that's nice. So before you leave here today, we'll take you through so you can be able to read the news. Have you read the news before? Yes. Oh, wow. Where did you read it? On a newspaper or at home, at school? Where did you do that?
At my auntie's place.
At your auntie's place. Okay, so do you remember what you read?
Yes.
You remember? Okay, so can you just read a little what you read some time ago? How was it like?
Okay.
Madam,
Mami, 1 minute. And Ghana month, Madam, Mami, 1 minute. And Kurano, much your local languages, no. Moyega. Okay, so whether say or ye fancy, or ye shanty, or ye votarian, and ye gankwana moche. But this is not fair. Medamasi, some buy, Medamasi, 7th grade academy dance, so my Medamasi. Okay.
How can one aspire to be a journalist? What are the stages? What are the processes?
Your process.
I would say that it's one thing to it happens in the early stages when our parents or guardians are able to see what we aspire to be. For me, I didn't know about journalism, but then my guardians were able to see that, okay, this person loves this, and then going into it, I also loved it as well, and then that's how I became a journalist. So it's just parents being able to see in their children what they aspire.
Okay, 7th grade academy dance for Mama bye. Your prince and princesses. Take care of yourselves.
Okay.
Your future doctors, nurses, teachers. Hey, journalists. As a journalist, I was here for where they different. And then Ejuma wa say. Ejuma wa hanompa. Ejuma no so they said they are Americano. E wa ha say pa nya sem ketua. Say Ghana hanomo. Edu Friday like joke. Edu Friday na nkofo yam hihye wo mo. Edu Friday na nkofo yam hihye wo mo. Thursday. Hey, say Friday maybe mo. Because say Edu Friday na nkofo yam hihye wo mo. Adwasafo say nkofo na. Ampa so edu Thursday Friday na nkofo yam hihye wo mo. Ya enya asem kitu akra. Na members your friends yi so attorney general so ansana mi kokuma se. Yen nyina ye nim last week Friday at Renchem KCSC ya Washanti region. eja kese ya edum eto ahwano mu a blue light enkrofo ne ma ahye enya sem ketua enkrofo adwetire mpempem ahye afamu kra ma regional minister Dr. Frank Amakohene ene Ghana National Fire Service PRO Alex Nate kra no enya kakra efa videos bia anadwo no na circulate ana regional minister buofu fire tender bi esi ho eye empty a obi sase na eni esi ho aye den na ni buofu a e wo se ni bufuo eja to edwem efra no pa ahomache anopa ye dumu no a manwumre be se boss Frank minidi yo nti wo kono minidi ye dumu jana last also ma me moto ama ye dumu jana efra no pa ekokopema na dwo ne ye dumu jana nwie na regional minister nkonko daye somehow ebia overreact ye because situation na no wo mu no e was say wo yesa enipa na ono responded to a regional minister sema wakan ono tenkran ha kumase no wankobi omu gina ho no mo no because Friday me ni din komo no ka kire me say national chief a fire officer kora no e wo kumase wakwaka Ashanti region team no ho a wo mu edum no boss o tenkran ha wo te air condition mu e grant interview catch the regional minister say or tietiem regional minister sam kase atono no or tietiem na on tietiem mu say regional minister on tietiem mu say ye dum jefri anopa awia anwumre ebe 8 p.m. asa video no circulate no na ejane ye ntimi ndum no and you think say regional minister be kwa akogina ho no mo no wapu no to no wo sere edadifo ma emu adapa atwa emu nsem ka ena mudundum light ena asa ena asem agimani so emu nsem ka you think say regional minister be kwa akogina no kwa akopu no to say fire tender na esi wo no mo no ensu anim hwi nim no ebia ono no the only man say fire tender be esi wo no mo bia no e wo say ensu aye ma wo mu so it's up to you say we be kire ne say based on one or two things in tin e be esi wo no ma ye empty. Now who throw tantrum at the regional minister. Also what in cry? I didn't buy no. And yes, I walk Kumasi one would be kura. Only Kumasi will be. Regional minister Jina one with no pa. President Mahama in team Edru one mono. Regional minister will do muja. One muja. But Abba, it was so Jiran and Naso. Or Kokra was Sabaye. Adia Che ye. Madam Lord, your friend is my new friend, so former age brew appear upon Marietta. Adia Cheye, we fring crying or coy. Womudumuja, Omundumuja, because a drip had me who so Jenny, ya men who say video be circulating and for Casso Jenny, Yambona Basso. So Jenny, Omunina say training a duomo femuno. Sanya ma we say ni edru baby a omu nyina aboa so jani ejina story building so eboa firefo odumjafo ya mu dum no sa firefo ayi ya me bedru asesi a me reafi hydrant ya ewo places to some market centers no ni ade places a sa mo fire hydrant ya se mo kwa ya na edru baby a ya accuse enkrofo edwamufo edwadifo no se an ena wa mo afa ho no mabo wa mo bo ena mo kwa yakwa mo fire hydrant kwa mu hunu empra he ena fire service fo kwa ye routine checks e wo various market centers e hunu se ye fire hydrant no ne ye bibia ne ye intact ye nsisi akwan muti Ghana ha no madi adwuma na mo fire service fo di adwuma na mo ye edi adwuma na fire service fo ye regular checks routine na year wasemo ye on regular basis Some be call market centers. No ma kwa check ye hu say mo fire hydrant baby asisi siri nyina da no bibia you okay na ma try na ma hwe say ensuo kura no sa to renchen bi si a ensuo betimi aflow mo kwa check aje say matena ho no ma da disaster to renchen incident bi happen and sana fire service for sorry akọ afa no mo kwa no mo kwa check wo mo fire hydrant baby a ano wo e no mo yakura na adwadifo na de bia ho this accusations, allegations, ni ade no. We don't need it to. So as a country, yen grow. As a country, yen grow na yen kwa yenim. Yen free level A, B, C ni yen kwa yenim kakra. Se de biano, yeti sa. I was say jato baby. Na fire service for to car. No ma kwa survey ho. No ma unu kwa yon be fa so bedum. Na afa no mo search wo fire hydrant. Na omu buafu ene eba ye ene adwadifo no ahanyina de meka ne se fire service fo se ejanto ba bia eya motete office wa de ne ya na mo ye these are some of the things enu kwansa motena wo no mo ema ejatom enti ejatom no a yenim se adum anopa na ejato ho no mo ko be ye den se be ya wo be wura mu a wo be ko na den but wo wura mu anwenwen na se wo kokodu ho no mo a wo fire hydrant no on regular basis se wo koye check up na se wo kokko routine checks na wo hunu se yi a wo connect ya na edem ehun ya se wo betina office air condition mu na ne regional minister anya because regional minister na samo ato no wo kuma se na nya asem ketwa amo akohene asemu ato no wokumase no enya asem ketwa Ashanti region na adwadifo ma ne mema egina ho no mo edi atem ene yedum kanea ne yaso yedum kanea ne yaso ena sasa semu adwumani so ena mudum you think say a simple ma regional minister sir frustrations are Friday jana to ho no wonam no you think say a simple Uhu ni say wakwa wo sresre no ufi say a simple sir ye easy ma Dr. Mwakwanyini wa hu eti bibi ketua bi on frustration be ebe pe baby afa enye easy sa ene ne ye bedum kanea enye ne ye bedum kanea o but ena ye dum kanea no e de atorenche mu aba omu te kumase a omu ye dede edi president Mahama tem e kan semi wo video so na me ba bebo sasa some adwumani so omu te kumase they know say dum so wo ho election mu dum so pa e wo ho dum so pa e wo Kumasi Ashanti region omu dum kanea pa but unfortunate incident ni say ye dum so say nye dum so de be sie anya asie wi omu gudwemo they know omu nim say last year from January akopim December Ghana ye witness say dum so anu odin e wo Ghana ha ku Ashanti region de na air time pa. The last time I call Mampong a year, yeah, call airport, I call for flight to the Abba. Near Duntum baby bebre Kumasi. Na anu odin e wo Kumasi, dum so ane wo Kumasi no. Na anu odin, but ni paba. I say, and ne ojina hono mo eka. Kwa mami be ma ni video no. Na yen fire incident ni yen ko ejidie no so. Ben kata chiejina Kumasi se asantefo de ne yayemo adai akanfo ayede mo ka ane maba ba hye yedwa but oti Kumasi no ohunu dum so ohunu power outages abribia se yedum kanea yedum no woti dum so odamu okodwa odu adum a yedum kanea. And so you think say regional minister no ojina Kumasi dwam ho no mo adum animu ho no mo fra no pa e kwakopema anadwo no ene na ni abren you think say e simple because ojina ho no wo tensem wo naso and someone kasa no wo tibi e wo naso asa e deliberate ye bo apaye o tensem e wo naso etinsem ono wo te wo naso mu no enti no no so gira ne na so wontimi nko wontimi firi ho wontimi nya ne ho hwe because otensem pa mo akohene ogina ho no mo na nani abre no otensem ye kromfo e kansem ye
light do so sad. I don't move eyes. Oh my God. So la casa que cielo, what the team, 1 year old. Put them so sad. What is so sad? No man. Ya baba bre 21 years ago. Ya baba ya sabam. Ya mo pe adai. Eje na sanctify aye. Eje na kan for aye.
Se ejato Kumasi. Is it the first time? Yeah, ejato market Kumasi. Yeah, enti we say no. Na make si say. Regional minister ni gina hono samwa ekoso na dwum ni tirim. Eniema wo namu. Eniema wo fam. Enia ensama wo te wo na sumu no. Alesnate na wonti bi. Na senka na wuti bia enka wontena ya condition mu en grant interview kan kire regional minister ne say o tietie mu se mo fire tenders si hono mo no ensu onim because onim ba bia wo gina onim de ye kromfo betimi aka akekere de ato no so Commander
Ama we must have right in the say asem de asem de ko ha
asem de asem de
nama asem de be na chain de
na no man de a wotena ha course mi nya ye course mi nya ye
asem de
asem no na da sorry ye ele de me pa ma cho de asem de na nam wai
na wonim na da sorry da
ga na de ran kwafo frefre me ne de asem no ne da sorry ye
na wonim na da sorry
enkanya bone ba de me kan se de ran na kwafo frefre me asem no ne da ebusuafo
na wonim na da na
ele de asem de na nam wai
wonim na da na ye de
kwabene me sinkenya bibia ba de ran no mo frɛ me na wo mo yes asa wo pon na wa ba beda me ma ba beda wachi
na ga da me chi ana aye de
na me da na me ti wona chese phone na wayi frɛ na me say
na aye de
na ho na catch us commander pon a me ne na akoda
we kasantwi
ho na catch na mo say me na sankra kese we say no mo de brabia no
we eye kasantwi
why na say commander no pon a no otu ni ka me ne na akoda
senka
enkanya bone but na me kan or platform is say commander betena hanu mo a mo ga no man frefre me phone
wow ama na wo ka eye Kumasi asem but you see for me I think say so jamia me encourage MPP for so omunye sa more omunye no more
omunye de he more
ade na omo ye no Kumasi no sabi enyansasam no a omo ye no omo ye no more nanama amanfo ani abio Ghana fo ani abio Ghana fo ani abie sane manu a maye mo nso
se
kasaba fo aye modai ade ande aye modai forget wo ama enya asante some campaign no campaign year 2024 what happened what happened for the first time NDC nya 33%.
Ashanti region.
In Ashanti region.
NC sada.
Ne aso bi fa ho. The more omo yesa no, the more na ehye nkrofo abufu. Asantefo aye dai. Asantefo aye dai. Tikantamanto se ye no, enkrafo aye bone. Tira kantamanto se ye. David Cantamanto say no and cry fire bonnet until they just talk Cantamanto in January. And I and cry fire in this 4 bonnet.
A bishop cracked or Techiman market Cassiaba.
You know, so to take my fire bonnet. Oh, Ama, Sabi say Jimmy Kasa and Unim Adia a BT MPP right now. They were Omon Nanum a year politics. Omon to be train one more and free home. Yanona essay woman. Jimmy Noa, JB Danquanum, a Kufado Nomina and Ananum, a Jimmy Forno. They say UP tradition say, Bafua Cotonum, Sanguasiade, Sa a Bushamunti Timunua, they started a year politics no. Bapem Semino Casse. Ama woof refugees me from Santamanpo. So we know them.
Because Osha Kwana, the Oyanua, a Jimmy. Who say a Jimmy completely?
When was there? Who they want to say, who can professionals who Jimmy would mean can you? Why Jimmy? Why Jimmy Ankasa? Why a typical almost 38% no? Also 2024 about one. Emma or man you group will be baby on free ba.
You are there, yeah.
38% for no. 38% for no. Jimmy straight. MPP ni any nyansan.
Basa kwabena no be aso be Abama one political party. And this will be anto Abama obi kotuna Abama just say Jimmy. No. Their sense especially Obeso MPP ni Jimmy pa MPP ni ya oye Asantini MPP ni ya oye Achimni omo Jimmy chen omo makani nyina agbefo ni sremfo no omo MPP no nkra de e no omo yusu omo adwen kakra wo de ya hwe unwo obi oka nkwasi asem MPP bia enya Achimni a oye Asantini
omo no mdo
na kwabra omo so makogu aboche nso kra de enye kra
omo de ko
omo kra de enye kra
omo de omo ya bi omo D5 say confirmation here don't go to D5 condemn
asante fo na omo ye MPP fo na omo tu kwan no
titi Jimmy no a UP tradition omo the year politics sa di be rolling style rolling style asante fo rolling style asante they are
obeche and wache ya ma me no ko bo wa ma ya sikwase akeka sa
na Akufo-Addo evun crofo on the on time cranfo on time before on time slimfo but and American they are failing to understand that the dynamics in our body politics is changing SSA and now can't trust Santini akwada say kotoaba because oya Santini Debbie so won't be a so she has Santini akwada 18 years 19 years 20 now so better about etia NDC and yes what to so ya Santini or to say bia who be no on pet who be our NDC amemu na on pet and I said bia after 4 years NDC are failing but I'm telling you Nanama obi bia do all kotoaba say me a Santini Debbie and you know a bit BTMPP phone because you see after their defeat you know Omwe decided say become more tribal and there above tribal no into omofa a budget dialogue see Kumase they are going to incite them omofa program where you Kumase they are going to incite them. Look, let me tell you, a BB or matter them are planning. But Baumia target
against Baumia.
Me say Omo building Omo base in Ashanti region, and all that they are telling them is about Intafo. So Jomama and not Jomama and quite and quite no more.
Baumia so come.
Oh, Baumia come home. No me that catch you say tell me we nyansa no one can say we do nyansa. So they know what they are doing.
Na Madam Fubia in 2016 ono onyimi no atena ba matani na 2024 na misa anse no ose se entafo mi do onimu nyansa wo on kwatena ba ma ba mi ade nkwa aboda ono no no ose se entafo no mi do onimu nyansa wo
so enti o me ka che se ba o mi a na na firi adwe so se ebe ye be da wo mo kra wudi boni bebre na chichire won sa you are telling no mo didi ye asantefo na tem say ye support to tani no no mo nim say ebeduru wo mo so eduru wo mo so no
o kwa ne ya catch kani bapa
me koma mpo me na mfo ye tetu anu abuso na na m say tumba ye dai o say se ba o mi anu de se na na fira dwo so o se no mo fira no bibi agiman no mo fira bibi na agiman oh opa abuso bia
na se ne agrekens ma hene
yes adia no mo kan no eji eya hwe na da bia Samira not mampo hine fie o tuka no ko mampo hine fie o tuka no ko mampo hine fie Samira be so ka che se Fulani fo fira sante mampo
ntina mo we
evo
mampo fo
di unkomo yi nana
because mukra abu Ramadan mo height ni
unkomo yi
se Samira se e ho na o mu firi ti mo
me chese
mo ni mo dia fra
me chese no obwa
ai se mu ye 50
nana ma unkomo yi ewie me pese me no be ye mani age pa na me de tia no me pese me no be ye
ntina mo we bukuta wa mo height ni bi
unkomo yi nana ma di unkomo yi
politics
wow so nana ma yes, they will try, but they will fail. Because and then Kodana Bano, what's the figures, 2024 figures no? It's well known, say Mebruno to a back at any age limit bia. What's from 18 years to where 28, 29, 30, 35. What's omo about what direction no? And they won't mean for and this won't me and convince I believe say to Obama and this because we are been you. You can't.
Debbie.
And then this won't mean the only thing you can use to convince the person is your performance.
Kwabra generation when fortunately no and the social media and
no. Now they don't care.
Oh,
they don't care. So you could ask you. Or your sister new, or your cranial, or your fantinio, they don't care.
Etina, Adia no more use free senior school fees. Now no more empicura cast a free senior school for Carano Crano. Almost to Tiamo. Because you see, I could not what you know about whom say, Sir free senior high no de mameno. I am a right, yeah. You are not doing me any favor. I am a right. It's enshrined in the constitution, our constitution, and you are not doing me any favor. And they say, "Oh, mommy, I be on a phone. Oh, mommy, so phone, and would deny me baby, I made that. Would deny me quality food, quality water, any sign, Emmanuel." Metro Betia. Metro Betia because me mammy and me papa etia taxes. One more taxes, no. You see. MPP for 8 million money say nanano dana do ne ba omia de omo botom sika e na ye free SHS ba no mo nim se kula na hu say sika no enya wo botom sika enya wo dia eye ya ma menom ye parents sika e na ade hwe ye enti omo ko election no mu no eye na ada na no mo de ko but na Ghana for abi omo ani na yaba sir, akwa we tape we near the don't worry your head. Leave them. The more they are doing, the more they are losing popularity. No more expose you among us.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Me na me camera. Wait, tape we.
Ba ko bia maami bi ye na ga bi no. Wo gina ho se mo me wi se lawyer dogita maklo crash. Yeah, all can say.
Oh, so lady no, okay, nyansasem 2 or a 1. And Obeka Jimmy Sembako. But you see, okay, nyansasem ni wi no. Ena ni political behavior. Expose you. Because me no problem why Ghana from Nkrumah time. Bepebe ne. lady the question they say in TNDC MPP yentimi nto one heli for fire service se BBC na se yenya ekwan fa water hydrant enko dum jano at least betumi use we mu say it makes sense.
Already make sense.
It makes sense. And I agree with him that NDC MPP they have failed. Wouldn't mean can't try to say NDC my power that Rollins was in power for 19 years. Please. And try to be a young for politics in 20 and kind of pray.
Kofuaba, NDC aba.
8 years.
8 years, 8 years.
What you say? So we be cast the same way. Now so to be obu afua. Nyansa na unim. Just that essence so yeah MPP ni Jimini ni ntino. Ni Jimmy no be dan wadi. And was say afi o kekan kwase asem. But no one nipa tibia mu no de. Asem o kan no nipa tibia mu no. Wo ye nipa na wadwiri ye adwuma a o ti ase complete. That after 8 years
independence.
Na Ghana yentimi enya hell betumi akari nsuo. So Ghana Fire Service say ye hell nie ye no enya ye de ye adwuma. I mean it's so sad and shameful. What you say?
In the time Biano say eja top baby na story building, high rise building na.
Eka befi.
Omo kwaduru ho a afen wo mo plane.
Eka befi.
Ekwan yo mo befa so a.
What you say?
Omo do
and I on that matter I go with the lady. But nanama my main castle me say eye kasa hu enkosi aga. E dia na sanctify am se be hu so hu media fo no asase ye bi e dia na sanctify am why are there ya for 2020 I am fa 2024 almost said that some be tribal campaign amfa and that's something you call a be any about your beating no and I been you call a be any about your beating no me say and they say I been so okoto abama NDC and not because of I been you NDC performance will determine 2028 MPP oh any na me hwan MPP anom ye mmobo se party ni ebegu wo de otia behu MPP begu because nyansa nyame ade man nipa se emre adane ho no omuntimi na ne wo ho
aside say omo issue that tribal politics against omo opponent kwan within na so kwan omo san so dey fight omo
use within omo use
enye ni opponent within na
they use it ba omo yanim say asantifo e wo MPP mu siase no omo de che no onim
kwabena osafo ma for video anka
onim
osafo ya na osafo video so kan video bi o committee ache video bi a leak tape bi e pa ya na me se sia de minya
okay
no wo ka ho asem bi na wo mo de ye mu ntimi memedi ye party nanim e na wo mo ho no
o say German suppose ka bi say emre so say nkrani be lead MPP so you see it's their lifestyle it's their behavior sa no omote is na emani mo hu one ever vote one emeka omo anti NDC vote so one here Dalama let me tell you obi bia agedifo no mo central market no owunim say nya first time we ja eto adum eniu eju guys omunim say ja to on several occasions do you think they don't know eju guys omunim say eja eto Kumasi Kejetia Emma Ekufuado omote hu committee Emma Dambocho na na chairman okay
me kai pa
o me tell the crash o
man kashe
okay say get for no munim do you think they don't know they know
esia
so MPP for na dwere no ena say na dia ABT MPP ne say say NDC di dede ene entro energy akonyanti yeso be dede ene ntro ade ba akoso ABT wo mo no nanama se ubedi ade na by uba akonyaso 2017 January 7th as at 2018 now what 40 member committee ya omunkoshe cedi depreciation me ba jo and this for the cobon crofo and say cedi no air depreciate and this for what committee no and Ghana for who say what committee so I'm checking cedi depreciation. What committee no Ghana for who and the just end this for the cobon man here
Debbie one I would say committee
and
a committee no any secret bia no ma Ghana for who ye
we are everybody Professor Jamba for oh what a team
what a solid team
oh bobonomate
alantre
matin
Professor
Jamba for oh bobono almost say and you have been a slow again this one as I say at the other Jaguna committee and I did money Franklin Kujo Nunya account and about 40 and many paid 9 or much be a hold many paid 9 40
yanti many paid and solid team krananka ye
Mr. 40 nipa 40
and my cantina wa Adriana Bakwabra before I bet in a krananka yo
Nanama
before I bet 40 member committee Professor Jambafo
Alantre Martin
what a solid team
Obina Katra Obi say and this is a good intro to Ghana for say a city I say what they fuel liter equal almost 17 cities. And this for the Ghana for say baby petrol liter adruni and this for the equity antron
bana yentro
and I mean busano says that your margin oh ukoka almost who did the atom would you nipa MPP ni wa aso abadam
bakwabna MPP for say NDC for the church
yes now that is their slogan on social media I said they would intro no I did the yasu be intro the
but okay, what happened in 2016 and 2024 now a different no 2016 na you politics and tro 2024 dia kwabena
na
do ha me hwe kwabena me ntwa no hwe me sister baba ko tech me ba first born tech junior on the third year when you must the last one ba hold o catch him o say ne lecturers ba o catch am say school ya mu kwen mu wi ade na mu de ba be mu seniors gufie 5 years ni 3 years ni 4 years ni
yeah
NDC ni ne kwadwa ko kan sa kire student na na and then they know nurses na mo so wo ma wo mo restore alawa na mo de ma kwabena wo so restore alawa no 6 months na 1 year na wuntu ya bi
mema video bi JFK wo mo general secretary okotra Friday okotra Kumasi ayam se Kesbe na se kingdom and o ma factors e ma mo lose ye bi ebi ni say o se na o mo ntua na kofoka ya no end this for the intro
muna mu creative mo ya this for the intro
da end this for the intro oh me hwe o mo a be say and muntimi still wuntimi njin tum say ade we ma anya ni ye na de me cope you see the difference between MPP and NDC and this when they go wrong they see
I'm not taking responsibility
yeah NDC omo go wrong pe omo hu enti say ya kura ya de me ma wo mo a omo timi ye din ehunu say we die nkrofo wo mudika but MPP ni on David as a dam so abodam o so so mo nom red unim red
me de nanu ya kwa na meti di
unim red MPP for omo so yom cheche red e wo mo headquarters
nanu ya ye kwa chi bi kwa na mse say Fred bi so red
wa wo general secretary ti radio so say mo antua na kofo ka owie no abegina wo say mo di ntrogu ye so ye antua na kofo ka enti the general secretary ka no when NDC na so nkoka
enti na kofo no so mo antua wo mo kana no wo mu su ye dede no so we
JFK no agi tum say nurses allowance no mu ntua ye no so ka ho otimi bobo sectors are omantua mo ka o se na o dodo nyina no mo check here was around 300,000 so it was obvious that any person nyina no beto aba etia wo mo enti ene ifa na NDC kodi intro
more than 300,000
o de ifa na sa ifa na NDC kodi intro and say ndi abo mo trim ni say NDC di dede ene intro forgetting that NDC ANSAH no he you started 2020 General Mosquito ewini chairmanship no ya didn't call campaign because look General Mosquito campaign some of us we led it and everybody know
the chairmanship
we led the fight and everybody know eduru be no na me list so nyane ne Mosquito enya problem because as na fire ne ma energy na Mosquito frɛ ka kire say kwamra munja wo mo na omo enye mistakes no nko na nipa Ghana ni onyimi
ohwe
ombe ya duru ba bia afa de se ya sha se ye ka abanfo no na be gi asem naka enti munya wo mo ampa ye rule 2023 ya ye bend ya be rule 2024 na game now so say yi
o ka o mre
o mre
ya no ma so
o mre na game
afa ya wo ko kire mu kura bibi no kura no
na game look say na me hu say menua afrifa o de beto Facebook say o say galamsey demonstration loading said dey na me wi am afre menua no say o mayen kire na adwuma no hey president tu galamsey gabo o say da ku ya boni din akwa wusiti ho
chief of staff ba from pom boat ya be ka kire say chebi MPP organizer oni otu atu edan ase ni din wo report mu president fie anim kura wo chebi kura yetu
ufri abamu just 3 months who the 8 years asay no ufri ya 3 months over demonstration Ghana ni ben wajimi obeso de wachi apart from MPP ni chame Ghana ni a wajimi you obeso de wachi apart from MPP ni apart from 38% perform 38% for no kra no say emu 18 eni ate aka 20
aka say
20
yani I don't have a form first after 3 months here
no ma they are deterrent no kwa musa dankwa na research awaye look as at last 3 weeks say last month MPP led by Professor Michael Okoi afra musa dankwa ma okosia MPP mpenifo ena wo pa na cho say on kire wo mo ade ma wo mo lose ye ene koya fat na fa so tete kofom just by 1 month ago over afra musa dankwa ko musa dankwa info analytics
global info analytics
call him say me didn't try the MPP committee led by Professor Michael Okoi Afrano and he went there say 18 hunu nyansa 38 no
aka
20 no so mu 5% to kwai say ba ko Senegal
ba ko wo Senegal ba ko so America
ba ko so to omu doso enti aka 15 pe o
ene wo mu say
aka 15 no omu jimi
na Edison because prof friend Edison because after last week you cried just after you cried me said abraka 10
and Messi ko hu musa dampa over here quarter
after just after the other
me so say
say 5 for outside
5
15 now can just a farmer so
ufri abemu just 3 months ago hwe dia only ministers aye yensu uko jira nchas mbe demonstration be demonstration say
media for ni be hypocrite ebi no so kura ya galamsey ni bi wo Ghana
no but you see member galamsey asem no so
ebi no sankrofo ni
ena make say
ya galamsey
ena me say member galamsey asem no so na ho na ya na enandi si amamani agiba ko me de ye wi ni ye ada ye wi ni ye no a menisi opi kofi buachi ye gi ye ni kakra no ni following week no so meje kakra o say
no so dia mo yard pa si ye nko bi so yete
say enije
dia se mo yard pa mo
David na say ne
mi dia se mo ka bo mu sa
na say Sunday so kwa sorry
ne se mo sha mo white ne sa de a
na won gode nyame ase kade nyame aya ma wi
ye nko so yete
David say nyame som de say wo ye na say o se ete say eduhwam edi etuhwa na wo som nyame na say entuhwa e ma grofo ntia unyame som no a wo som no na ase ne say eni say wo tie say awurade nyankopon esom na ye de ase dem ma no a ene no problem o yo manim din sa say
enti say we mo beto aso
ena because say meji mani mienu ma ene maniji ase abapa enti no meba galamse so but nana mama
unim brof bi a utaka wa ha. Let's give them benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
And then I started.
Yes. Nana unim Kumasi issues ne de memeka NDC mi omani wo Kumasi.
Okay.
Some of us ya catch omo dada. Time transition time ni ya catch omo. Say enema nam kwamu ba. The only thing about NDC and me say omo we need power. Eya no masuma ye din kakra.
Consistency bemu.
O masuma ye din. Na afede ayokufo kra bedane atamfo ama wo mo. Enti wo ka asem
atamfo bedane ayonkufo.
Wo ka asem a they don't see me. I have stayed with NDC 1, NDC 2. 2016 NDC be lose election. We started having the problems around 2013-14. Satan auto FM ye sha say ye dede. Say bibi nam kwamu ba. Bibi nam kwamu ba, bibi nam kwamu ba, bibi nam kwamu ba. But essence say ye nya appointees now we look helpless. The ayane say omu lose election so a na ye na MPP for do mani bra be so ye so. Ye ya anya hwe no. So sometimes and I think NDC will power a yema Ghana. What you say? Not that they are angels, but NDC will power a ye emba Ghana. Ye ka Kumasi asem ne kire wo mo. Because time NDC win ye no. Nenka there should be a radical movement. All say we are dealing with a government at one. Otibi catcher say a Tuogu castle. About 12 caches ni nyina ayira. Eko he. Eyira ya no wa mu nkonta o. Omo dia kogu rem am boys, etuo no omo boys ho. Ewie ya me ba me hwe video bi. Em say one of the gangs ni bi eyi ase. Na em sida na so bi a wotuo yi. Nanama minim ba bi a eyi no koso. Ba omo katwi, to hwe ya Asante region ba bi. O she etuo pa boys ni yiye ekosoro emma 21 gun salute enye easy enye
soldier ni eyas
Debi
enye police ni eyas
Debi
civilian wow
ewie ya me hwe video ni sa na me go so miti. So some of us na ye futuo ni say NDC win ye no ano e de na ese konti se ku. There should be a radical movement, a serious sweep across the country, a wave. No more crash on boys, you know. Those they need to eliminate them. You don't need to come to town to come and tell people I'm eliminating people. You go after them. Let them know that it's either you go outside the country. In this stay cool, stay put, stay quiet. Namu retrieve sa nyamani nyina. This ye wini wie no minim na dada no bae dada no chance e bae no afi de enke ye dan na baafo ewua ne bodyguard ye onye police ni onye soldier ni ni tu a oyusu still na won ho no de co stadium e ko threaten crofo enti baafo ewua akwala no ne su nipa sign na tuo no de so wo mo nsem. Look at Kumasi. And then they timi say within 4 weeks, every week be a kum momo vendor. From Oforukrum to Offenso Kwanoso and so ya bois. And I'm say 4 or 5. Why?
Atoa so sa.
No, a consistent
Atoa so
something. And you can't tell me a kwa. And in the coming days, Nanama, send this vote here. In the coming days, Razak no more bomo. Nim kroma. Nim kroma. When we are phones and people talk to us, we understand the system. In the coming days, Omudi Agra, Asante region be tough for DC.
Na sure say enye say momo vendor ni ye kokunu because o say ye korobe no. There's something behind it.
Me say they will change their style in the coming days. But you know ye bibi. You know ye bibi wa Asante region and I like it.
Because who say o match.
You know ye bibi wa set wa reactivate ade bi.
Okay.
Eyana even I discussed it with COP Kofi Buache.
Okay.
And I'll catch him say kwabna ade we so mo activated wa ha ebefa. And me who say you know e sa tangent and I'm happy. Say o sa tangent no. Press it for the next 1 month, 2 months, calmness, beba.
Because President Mahama, COP Kofi Buache, encounter a robbery incident in
they should sweep them off. And it's so simple.
Okay.
Just sweep them off. They are still in the system.
I just send this Bapa will be an
okay. Mercy, they are in the system. What are they doing? Sweep them off. Just clear them. Clear them. Sweep the country for prior prac on my no. Oh, so one more proud my problem ni be na fire service om konya ya om say akwa say o MPP ni. When you don't sweep the institutions, their people are still there. They are there. Sweep for prior no pra. We gave you the mandate to sweep the country. Sweep it.
Mandate ni so nya mandate.
Sweep it. Let's go. Sweep it. Let's go. Clear them. Bonse system na ye din no anya ko bu man asomdwem. But when you allow the boys, they still have the guns. Hwe say forestry for ko ewuram
ya kwata ke wo ma ko twitwa wo mo
omu wi anoma suma presenter bia ba betra say Cameroon ni Ivory.
Aye, can you imagine?
You see,
say NDC for akwafa every coast for ni Cameroon for na boys na omu kure tuo ni you know ya Ghana for. Can you imagine Kwabena?
Me party NDC for no. Me party NDC for no, they should open their eyes. They should open their eyes.
NDC about power 3 months. I was say every coast to for Cameroon for abegu Ghana hey tell am say.
How?
And you was a journalist who be one na kwasi asem bi say ya dey say was kan kwasi.
But that is how they behave.
Because yan can go NDC so.
Yes. Omunim say arms no eguranum they know. Etu ayire free kasa. Say je kanda pa enu aya akokora na bia jomama no mfere no no mubu no ene kroma no bedi national security coordinator to be din kwasi asem bia no afa ho adi enka se kanda pa samre nko jampanifo anim wone ayi akwa no ano o free Dankwa Institute koye national security coordinator no.
Oh, ni din kra to say
enka so mu nyina komuko because arms ne fa he 21 boxes.
And then you took it to na Kwabena kan
21 boxes from Castle. 21 boxes.
Mo chama mo boys.
Say omo chama mo boys for the elections. Amfa no omo da kotre wuram. Entity mamenka asem nchiro. Omo yi Eastern Regional Minister. Also omo call one of the forests.
Ewo Eastern region ho no mo ekok hihie.
Oba ya oti asmo kan. No, obu dika ko ba ko e na amfa.
Omu dika ko ba ko na amfa because nkofo ni face omu no omu ya.
Eyo obeka se etu a ewo ewura num no. Asoja fo odom ko ekura so omu hu bi da. Omu nya efri fa.
Omu nya
efri fa, etu oni free fa. Also, you dealt with a very crook organization like MPP, right? Who we need power, ni we pay, sweep the country. And when you are sweeping the country, you go with maximum force. What the force? First week, no, we need election, no. A year or more days in one. Yeah, I go for the winning 2017, 2016. One try swearing inu, and I'm sure someone attack it. Winning, no. I go for the winning or winning on the 9th, and the PS were winning. The following week, and we appointed Kandapa. Opa Google here. Within 1 week, no, we appointing the security heads. And before all of us in no more taking control. You need force to sweep the country. Force, hard. People hard. Then they go quiet. Most of my calm. You ask them, do you want to stay? Or say, I want to stay. Or say, you behave. Do you want to move out of the country? Or say, I want to move out. Or say, do you want to stay and still cause trouble? Or say, it's okay. Me we need some because of trouble. So we meet and finish it. Una. But say, Ujai almost and Ashanti region and Americano. You will not activate BB. We are all sitting back watching quietly. Near Bompayas Rade. For him to succeed. So activation no. Kofi Boache activate Bida. And it worked.
Yeah.
So or activate you know some of us we got the hint. Yes, Rade, you what they mean ya Bompaye. Yes, Rade. Say on moi. Na Ashanti region enjo because adia nkrofo person mo ye no Ashanti region.
Yes, because kwabra mo hwe de wi a omu lusu grounds for Ashanti region na. Aha.
They want to do anything to make sure say NDC be unpopular.
Yes, unpopular. And then the regional minister no sunni 1 or 2.
They want to do everything possible.
So, yeah. On be regaining the region back.
Projects na ewo no NDC ba be no. MVP for no will attack the project. So the obe. Say I don't want dam crack. But that America no. Kasa no dey na na nsuro enye hu obi anu obeto aba say I kejeti ase joma mo nkura matches no de nam NDC ni bia nu go nkura matches obi anu say ya tore nchem few ones na omo keka nkwase asem no let's leave them eyom vote tiana eti
enu obi anu ati nchem no kura na sia eya wo mo ankasa nko wo machi no wo mu ntie sa eya kwai your boy ye omania champon no what is omania champon
use me
aha kwana wa sra proclaim ya ma na se che tutu no mu ntie wo mu se no mu bi so mu se
no
gina so no
no mu nim adekura omo ba beye
enti no sa wo wodi bo anu wa bi sa wo mo
you see na omo person mo ye before the elections but omunya divided front.
Okay.
This is our region. See, yes, I am crofon PM Tuaba, Ehu Beba, into Mumi Nyai, near Fanco after. ABC and Yan CCR. And one say, proud to 2024 no elections no. Na JM ne Esiendu Ketianum, Kofi Boachinum, Japanum, na Obia ni Ashanti region. Na focus near very high. Me ni Kofi Boachi anko ho MPA not more than 8 times. Ye ko near PA, ye ko always e bi wa randomly me wo ha na bia see Kofi Boachi afre me kwabra chale ye movie. Then you need to pack your things and move. Ye wuramu a ye asantefo me say ye wuramu a me twam ko mampon e bia me koda mampon. Okwa boys na MPP for boys no ye namfo omnu bedi nkomo. Say ni nebia mabo eye chairman camel mampo chamber na mabo na mane say chairman say ni oti mumbie mu ani ye bedru kumase sometimes nana kwasi ube bransa na wahu no tibia na ya sending message nana kwasi ha say lupo e wo ha say nti mumbie mu ani monyere wo mo ho ye nti ha say so na niam no bi wo mpe so mo ya omo antimi anye eno omo de anante aba be wura ha eno omo di sebe kwasi asem but as mekano adia bet me defeat MP NDC say no enye tribal say just a bia NDC amo mo bra yie na wo mo antimi anya adwuma which meji NDC di ebe adwuma meji NDC di si ente soro oman meji NDC di bone no mo nim di ye ho na me problem wo mo ho
enso ka baby o free bay di
eya me nwanwa
ka baby akwa mu free bay
eya me nwanwa
ade na the late president me o si didua wo mu
amwa ho na ya na me no mo problem no
affect president Mahama kra
omo nim boni di
affect no
omo di boni kra ni ache wo mo eya na eya me ya ma say ade we di ya che wo say
wo hwe wo mo kra
ade we
baby amu free
baby ade we ya ne say ade a wetimi ya akoda dem din ya obi ahunu say okra na aye but why
enso ni wo mo kwa ya ni ache
wo mo
asem na edi
me problem am wo wan this no
it's na say wo be so on baby because wo kwa ya be che wo
ene mo betimi ya ne me ya no mo nkodai omo ni mboni di see anchechere o mind there.
Oh yeah,
please don't go there, they will work say adwuma but omo ni mboni di
kwabena adami kwa ye wo kubewu na me ko hospital pa
anama
na unim ma bibi sa no president Mahama so no akura we ya so besi hospital there DCC ye de ono so ade na me ko hospital pa president Mahama si ye wo kumewu abotan mu ho no no a
yeah omo ni mboni di ena omo ni mo asem ka
serious
NDC ade a omo yare e wo wiase ano no omo ni mboni di omo ni mo asem ka asem no odi bem no ogina ono ohwe nipa no ade no so odi bem entu ogina ho sei omo ni mboni di sanka omo sua omo hu boni di kakra e de bata
adwuma no ho a
ai la KPP be bre papa kombe bre papa KPP agu kagu no omo ni mboni di dia no mo hwe omo saa no omo kagu omo so saa na omo ko 3 months hwede da omo ye 1 year NDC lose you 1 year na NDC entimi mie ya na okrom a
entimi pie o pie kwa na esuro
Mogabi dwane ye frɛ Mogabi frɛ no Mogabra na ni omo nkuye nyina mom because ye hunu say yetete yantamo a enkrofo no they will come after us one by one. Charles Makati was kwabna me de ka che Julius de bra se meko na mso be kwai na
ti no hu no aye se kwokwo school abrochire
na omo ba me wo fie e wotema na eluzu fufuro no
Makati se enye school na wo kona wudi
oh na school na ga wo de to ho na ye nyina ye sia wo me ho ni ye fa ye ho adwene se masa se ye be dey eni ye nyina ya agree se ade no de be ma enkrofo no so ade mo a wo mbeba
enti ni epie
na ni wo mo fa mo so na de beba bi amra because ye nya signal no say so if you decide to run away they will chase you if you decide to stay in your room they will come
enti ni epie na don baby o
eni say eni thinking crying natural say wo hu say why ye bi wakumbi na anya yie what you say so senka NDC for suon approach ni bi and me tell honorable Eduji me am a lawyer so I catch MPP ni bi say susudua MPP for the man NDC no senko mo ye wo mu bia enka MPP ni one
yeah
and I'm saying lawyer munye bi ekura wo ye dey susudua de kura wo dey ye dey susudua de kura we anybody measurement na ma now they have a promoter reaction no afa na de wu hojo hu fato ho
but omunya ready so mbe ne sa eno de kwabena wo hwe de we a o starting no a
but we cry here
oh senka kaka
and they say no enije wo
pa kaka yi ano but unlike kana na akufuaro na beto de
ai
e ko be obefa president Mahama na egu
ai kamba tibia hu
honorable Julius Debram kamba tibia hu
oh alaila
kamba tibia hu
we cry no
kakra yi
and they say no tama ayeni shasia ɛna mede me nkwa ko si gya so na me di kitchen ne ho atrantwie
Debra wudi man kai
na me di wa atrantwie na me begira ho na ɛkɔ me ho saa na ko ru kitchen ho me nu me nkwa mu na say that's right. You see nanama Kumase NDC will rise yɛmfa nto nkyɛn
yɛmfa no nto ne nkwa anim
Galamsey mamenti Galamsey ni fro and yet maka ho asɛm. They should crash the boys. Now my boys ne ya de bi. What kai say? Before Akufo-Addo bedi ne time awie. Na me kan asɛm bi wɔ ha. En kwame eya pesa tape no. Say ya hwɛ ya Akufo-Addo beja rebel group in Ghana. Say boys ne keka wɔn ho bom. Ɛwɔ ewura mu hɔ a ebe ha adwene. And you see Senka JM no msase se wo mo investigate Galamsey enema akoso previously enen kenenke bi ya twi bia se te se de ne na age atwe ebinum ase ya enka omo boys ne be yesterday ye besre me de me tie uye hu NDC ni a wo ye part of Galamsey a
Oka rebel group nka me ye no but data no me uni kwabra enura pictures am hu ye from Galamsey site
enye easy o
pictures am hu
enye easy
kwabra
enye easy
eti me hwe dinam si
enye easy
na Sudan da for say ensene Ghana
enye easy JM should set the security heads down. Razak nie Kofi Boachi nie IGP nie Wanwan nie military heads nie, they should sit down and map out. Omunjai sa water guard ne informants ne.
No, kwabena ade na wo bushi wanu mo. Sa boys no a wo mo aparedu o mo ntimi wura mo.
There is some crowd o mo say o ye informants. Hwe ade no ye te ho sa no.
Enra pictures am here no misroi.
Wo mo timi ye brebre capture one village e pam ho nipa. A village ni bosso at the what a year or more residence.
Besa.
Yeah, bebre papa. And they shouldn't allow them to group. Say, see how many young group here and they should be quick. Someone dismantle woman term. Now so much jai woman, especially woman ya any town, a ya a war border so. No some say chiche. Say ya J
I me send you picture back pe.
Say ya J
because these pictures no be hu bia sa war zone countries no. Womo areas bi sa na ya wo hu say enkofuo bi aye say eno kwabra
easy.
Me yam shimi
easy. Omoja JM adwuma. But me o NDC the engineer me nya problem no. NDC di majuma omo ni majuma but I don't know minima de cry na ye wo mo ade eso omo te taw every one but no nanama me I will never encourage it that any NDC person should get him or herself involved in Galamsey. You must be arrested and jailed.
Ne what the
mining no
Abna enti so NDC for na kofa kofo we no mo every coast ni Cameroon abebu
men car mining responsible mining I don't have any problem. Bananama ade ekos ena say no they are attacking even our forests. Omu to Galamsey no mu twa red woods no rose woods no mu twa omu twa enua enkebetimi asiwo the next 100 years amaye. Yes, say almost special market outside Ghana. Eyo omu twa ko. Ya no so no ye weskafa omo etonua no edeko. We are in crisis.
Abujina po madwuma no.
Abujina po na eja sa boys no.
Abujina po Rosewoods ye free yi be nyina.
Abujina po no
wa minister. Madwuma no.
But nana ma say no dia ma abujina po no asem kana koye de ni say. after oti akra fm a wakasa wie no ni nafofo ni NDC mpanimfo ni bi e de se wo ka Gabi asem o ha ho
sa
ha
ye
me na me nkoka
hey sa kwabena
ida me na me nkoka se bru awe
hey
yeah
hey awanwo bi akwa wie no so
Gabi yendi is ni chen
hey
Gabi
kwabena hey kwabena de we wie ka
yo only after 4 years a man for be pictures be apio krum ha ho na be hu se de oka was men ka
me say suma no
se oka was ma enka se de yanka de twene no ne abodi a kire sa
oka kura benya asem wo so de ona wo
me
wo
yam na maka
sense wonka
wo say
sense wonka
se bi nim na maka
boye yay
ya sante kasa
ai ela mami bobe was say the body case ensem kasi o say the body case hey say wie ye nie boye
ti ezi entraso oh anybody, and that is my fear. Then anama yan hwe yi asese no obi a wo ye politics bia no e wontim se metimi ayade we de hia ne se mefa ayonkofo wo the other side na ma fa me ho adi mo ja boys we agu se ya kagala mo se asem na abugina po ka bia na makoma ai ketwa no se ai so samo na makoma na mitimi kusori ko dum TV no
mi wa mo na de no mo na mo ye
they are the architects
mo na mo ye China for ya wo 1000 to won
say no ni na say just know how to put on suit, try and get a seat, be among the elites. Almost your friend a political class and you are good to go. You understand? But woman media Galam said Misro said it will turn into something from where I sit. Say minimiansa kakra na mi ready kakra. Misro say bui dam esro.
Oma to agu ho.
E hwanye bete.
Eh.
E hwanye bete. E hwanye
ba kwabna serious.
E hwanye bete.
Ena Sam George say say cocaine
me say hwanye bete bui dam sro hwanye bete.
Wow.
Enye bete. Yes sir. Security heads no omon trust no mo enya biakoye no mo nkasa obi an for experience emra board no mo movie in one unit. Yeah. JM to me survey Galamsey emaye no ama o my way kura hwe ya. You be kind of forever.
Nipa 5 bi kura odi said you can say Gabi dey say wo mo no wo ma na nipa 5.
Me kan so no mo. Me say Gabi and this ni chen wo.
Say ni wo mo ni wo no ana
e be. And the anya no kure. I disagree.
You disagree with who?
I disagree with you.
Odi say
I disagree. I disagree. Still, I disagree. Because no akwa wusi tape we wo ho. Pick the tape. Akwa wusi bra. Akwa wusi si eye media fo bi. Police mpanimfo bi. Military mpanimfo bi. Ana guard what da akonom ana eye saade no. Tape no eye doctored. Anya me na mekae. Eye kwa wusi. What are you waiting for? Yes, you who say no I can't tell commanders. regional commanders to take up the fight. I go see a police in Penifrobi, and the regional commanders they say become what they do.
Ebi nso wɔ mpa.
O de ever see him. Say become what they do. And the regional commanders. Omo go fight Galamsey.
Transfer omo.
Now say, oh, the point is, we see, they must force him to start singing.
So they all see binumu, age say binumu, say singing praise.
Professor report, what a report, Kokosham. MPP, a chubby youth organizer. They didn't report to the moon. On the number. Kofa, a friend said last year, June, Kwame June, OSP report.
Okay.
On Galamsey.
Picture ni ba kwato so. Hey, he read the rebel leader pa.
Sir.
And it is rebel leader pa. Ope so hwe. Rebel leader pa.
O man e bekro manager.
Hey.
Whoa. OSP report. I think it's a quarterly or last year or last 2 years. Your copy ha on Galamsey. About for the room. Start from there. Ne a chrono was so kakra. A chrono was so. Oh, what should be what street moon? What you want more street moon? Na o man so jina wo so enkwala no so wowrem. But say ekoye business as usual. The only thing a mami nya hope muntaka policy bi odi aba. And last Saturday na me name nu Makati ni discuss. Yechiwa they will track equipment no. Cause boys you know we na was character equipment. So they will track who gave you the excavator and all to the person. But Robert can say there are certain measures, just keep quiet. Because say maybe a Galamsey kingpin na wakai when mkromo Japadia do and crofo wa anyone with him.
Oh, India say
Na say me de kwamna bo bia ansa na say be koto excavator aba ya say na ma ya no Amadu Diallo Niger number 4 near me street we ho na be kwachi ona no Amadu Diallo
ba kwabra woni me asad Ghana fo na nkasa kwa na wo mo ye no China fo no a kwabna wo chi 100 wo ha still wo besa na 100 no so kwa na ye chi wo mo no so kwa no eni ayi no amasa akọ back to a base kwa no kwa no mo misa yi
oh bra me nia and me te say almost say nkoko I think I read it from Oliver Vomao yes
okay
no say nkoko omoche Erastus nso be post here so omoche Chinese phobia e kromo for Chinese phobia ko nkoko police station omoja o mama Chinese for the side echo back to bush
echo back
in this police commander we know say it is right. I just don't want to pick just half set is you get what I mean
ba kwabna China for no e de be contract ananti ye ne wo mo wa ye chi wo mo se wo chi wo mo kra nya release wo mo a e de be ahode de atu wo mo ko ba
ko hwe ahojo kumase ahojo Chinatown wakoda
ma
wako Chinatown da
ahode so mo ne nam hwa ni se wo hwa yo mo de a
eye kuro o ma chichiri kuro e kuro no ma chichiri no casino wom bibia wom o mo ton drugs anajo bibia wo ho aduane restaurant omo hospital also omo police station Chinatown ewa ahojo ufra ahojo roundabout now call Atenga Junction on your left encounter tinia frɛ hɔ K.A.P.A. Chinatown kɔ na kɔ hwɛ ade kɔ sunyane omo chichiri a whole city dama asema ete ho no enya better o so me the Galamsey matter na me hu se MPP ni ka Galamsey ana makoma ye me ya because they don't deserve it. So baby omano akekasa enyambransem no atre na nama yemrante na banti me nkasanche enije ena asem akoma ma me ba be den di siase obia na emu no ya na me yare tuhwa na nsema edin because ya na me yare na me ho femfem me Eradi adum be o ma shase free in so omunya no okwam omo ana akire years ewum e be 25 no mo nteso omo nkode saa banana ma isi odi nkomo no ba bia mesuro ye na me caution NDC that they should be careful because when say the abaso efina abaso Ghana aye me a government appointee. Now between a government appointee and prison e quite what and this phone can who say any day MPP will get the opportunity enya better ma omo to omo ya omo nye ni ye na nko omo dompe mu ye momo mfomo san keka omo no omo nyai. Now you're a young man appointee a hwe so je obosome akatua ne allowance
na contract na wo ya
don't steal ye mu bi atre krom ha che me NDC on ena me ka omni mboni di krono se no omo nse da mo krono sa omo ni mi wi ate say ye krusu no yeah for that one look NDC JM time problems when om jay bas branding they say 300,000 or 400,000
KWABENA because enipa na omonwune party no hwe votarians
they are naturally
no
so again na ye nkrofo ya say wo mo
but ye nkrofo de ye ni bra
baby ye ni ko Nigeria de saka wa bai ya bin ya bin yes sika de ye husika ahoboa ye ne kwafo na ko Nigeria e de sakawa e ba Ghana no mo niwa de kwa friend sakawa o de ase
e just mo ho kra na chase NDC fo no esuesua
BB something natural on say NDC for even naturally a symphony events they don't know how to explain things and it's affecting NDC oba MPP mu a obetimi debate 10 hours but you come say na ye tie BBC for British for say no training ye sorry no nsia ko ni a chance ye obeti enka ba bia nature what you say the approach public engagement what the answer last week na me can say the NDC government should do well to engage the public. So Ghana water issues so push Ghana water, engage the public, explain to them, let them know the situation. ECG issues are there, push them, let them explain. Public engagement, and then also you need idea where some euphoria be up the chrome as a man phones okay, yeah. So public engagement, engage the public. Tell us, me who at the cry echo. Then after you be say okay, the reason why we voted for you no, you are on course.
Yeah.
But say me kind no, yes Robo. Mo monko ANSAH match they say omonko pe evidence bia. E kwa no mo sisu no. Akwa no ko Senegal no. E kwa bia o mbefa so bia akwa na ba no.
From South Africa to Senegal.
Wo monko fa na mra.
Who's one nam sa?
Wo monko fa na mra. But ena me di twa to say e ya desuade ma NDC appointees. Ene aduma ko ba fi no ma anya hwe o ma da o wada wona oda Senegal wona nam sa minim say na NSS ade say no give to worry na because any person no mu di obeko
o se o ye 8
and o 6 di o manya
6 di
na say so ka ho abeda hu se bia 2 no ye be ja wo no o ka ho and access
so omunim wo
okay me dia me fa so omunim wo mo
so ma be to nwum afa nwum di o se o ma be to nwum abe chire nsemu aka
the appointees no ene ya appoint wo mo no especially enkwala no a o mo di 35 38 young ministers, young appointees, young CEO. So they should be very careful. No mo fanya nyansesua. No mo se say ya grokete no. Ufie ne de ba no. Ya ufie ene ya boba no. No dru fie na akotodwe ya o ya. Na obehu. A lesson that NDC appointees, they must be careful. They are working for the country. And for example, don't do it. Okay,
Kwabra. Kwame mami video no why on a dubu ahe why me som na yanto aso fenfre busuafo ya the video no start na me ne Charles Makati doctor first name refi aye Sam yes Dr. Samuel aye so ajoni government spokesperson eja young guys am nyanya position Kwabra tumufo mo we yo
wenum kran de eya na yi bia ni o do sign de e de ni o sign.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
okay. Already on back a carbon, no, about you know what to the baby. But you see, office a sign near and then you just say, the young
he is, as I said, he is the immediate past Director General of the National Signals Bureau. He left office sometime in February 2025. NSB, or the National Signals Bureau, is a successor organization to the now defunct Bureau of National Communications. Prior to the enactment of the NSB Act, that is the National Signals Bureaus Act 2020, which transformed the BNC into the NSB, Mr. Dubois served as Deputy Director of the BNC and subsequently is Director from 2017. In other words, he has been in the management and control of Ghana's signal infrastructure since 2017. As the director of BNC, Mr. Dubois was a co-signatory to the BNC's director's account at Fidelity Bank. While serving as director of BNC, however, he and his wife, Miss Angela Ejeboating, registered a company on October 23rd, 2018, which they named, and listen carefully, BNC Communications Bureau Limited. It is important to note that the similarity between the names here, that is BNC, was designed, to engage in a criminal enterprise, which will unfold as I go further. For purposes of differentiation, we will call the private company Private BNC and call Ghana's Signal and National Security BNC the National BNC. Mr. Dubois, who is the head or who was the head of the BNC, and his wife are listed as directors of the private BNC. Okay, so they registered a company, and they, the two of them, together are the directors of the company, the two directors of the company. On October 26, 2018, the couple opened a corporate account for their private BNC at Universal Merchant Bank, UMB. According to the mandate on the account, either of the directors could sign checks and approve transactions on the account. In his capacity as director of the National BNC, Mr. Dubois on January 30th, 2020, signed a contract on behalf of the government of Ghana and the National Security Council on the one hand, and on the other hand, an Israeli company called ISC Holdings Limited. The contract was for the purchase of a cyber defense system software at a price of $7 million United States of American dollars. Let us call this contract the GOG ISC contract. On February 6, 2020, Mr. Dubois then transferred an initial amount of 27,100,000 Ghana cedis, that is from the National BNC's operations account at Fidelity Bank to the private BNC account at UMB. Official documentation on the transfer revealed that the amount was for the payment of cyber defense system software, which the National BNC was buying from ISC Holdings in Israel. Mr. Dubois, in effect, transferred the money from the national BNC to his private company, the private BNC. A review of the transactions on the bank accounts reveals that
okay, Abusiafonti and Attorney General, Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayeni, and all brief Ghana for so far. Now, the what can say, and yes, we're praying a court, and we're bringing one gather enough evidence, Adansi, and Wabuano, and the answer and Obeba Bontia, Obabe brief Ghana for. Afa investigation so far one more iron hono now who so enough evidence it we say your former Director General National Signals Bureau edubuahe ena onene ne yere ena others ka ho but others no wanfa wo mudi ama boni a wo mo adie Charles Makati adjone me ena Dr. Samuel Ayen so adjone Charles akwaba ma hanso
Nana ma menchao na menchao
na me chiawa won so chia me
okay ma menyo so
no na me chiawa asema me san chiao ye nua ya ena
se na ope
ai
ya ena ma chiawa tifo ni wahwefo
omojo so
na ma chia Dr. Aye yaba tentia
ai dog
yaba
onso akwaba ai odi awon say binti ye da ye beda Makati nti ene minim say wa follow na ag amane a odi abetu dwa efa and somebody ye pop we say Director General National Signals Bureau one ne yere and then others and ye can starting free we say we be call national service na so far we see nipa 8 na 6 ankasa na omo hwese enti memra so far National Signals Bureau one ne yere ne
yo anama for me dear I think say me follow Dr. Dominic Ayeni aban lawyer na odinin semani tujana o teche mu kwanya o mafaso attract sa papa yo machino any attempt to cross but to try play ticket na wa revise ticket no send your beya obetimi a confuse you and we confuse the radar na modi monitor no
enti just one we know who so mo monitor no
so because from where he works no he said no e be di with you oh yeah juma we na we feel na we did some money definitely you must know say obi ta enti na ba kuna go Senegal no so as anka Senegal there
from South Africa to Senegal
people be akoshe you see nana ne tell say mebo Yokufo abaso
okay
that there course Yokufo na say bomb abaso
okay
mebo Yokufo abaso no ma catch ma ton grammar NI before see omunsuan from Yokufo omunsuan from Yokufo a krumu abejo aban ne benya ne ntoma ba afra no mun dai sa tetete buga ne ma no moye no arrest a course no national security na before you arrest me ni nyina ebe ye he mewa yoko fire baako wanti so bimpo complain we ho it tells you say adwuma na omo ye no mo to omo bo nhwehwemu ansana omo ko ipane so until you don't use emotional people. Some of these guys leading the NIB are too emotional. They are unable to control emotions. And we do good about the movie. This answer phone real. It is a government that suffers the bad press.
But Makati Chemimu aspect bay and a kwanya NIB no nam so no a year wrong.
Me Sima Shasi. The dear son, I to me watch it to me. Share Yoko deal with so omo treli adubu ahe owo UK na o nam wiemu nyina no no mu da obetu afi UK time a obedu Ghana ha no mo ko bono intente airport and no fa no so za gift o ware ba ya nche no airport but you didn't go to me never asem me wa you did any gift o ware no in some ba ho ebe ye wo media no true force kanu for that ade we ebe ye Bank of Ghana Addison Dewi sana nso abe me see you could deal with your stand alone a dance room no be an kase men kochi kenufurata men kochi Addison nobody is saying that but now commander can public engagement timamufon dey your information. Oh, yeah, no for yata because of say all these 58 million akutu amena. International security account fee and Ghanaians are okay. But sorry unko bifia bra won kan nti awako no. You can't go on a raid when you don't tell people why you are going to do the search, why you are going to do this.
And I say we be kwa ye bewie no.
Still, you are not talking to people.
Yeah, but we at least also would brief Ghana for.
And also, you can't do this simple thing to the extent say, Addison Dewi. Yeah, me met to me news and no clear. Say we're installing back system bia or the
surveillance gadgets be.
Bank of Ghana near Kosugina. This is a criminal act. So I say spying on a state institution to the Bank of Ghana, a criminal. And you know, then it's Simu Hukwai. So, when Tina you call Addison fee,
just released Bikra
Mukoyena and Neman Mutu wise na Mutu Neman Nina. As a son, Nemana, acquire exhibit evidence. No, me wa. Okutu wise nothing no my dad, no one more fuel.
And yes, and
no, na sa akukudro so mobile be kase makofa 10,000 Ghana cedis so on kasi kemu dru ni aboma baso e kana si ekoye $1 million bi no makofa me mebo say enti o mon kana sa in order to embarrass you or say 10,000
and then you jewelries
na nkajakpa o ye contract me ye business negotiate over 2 million euros no or no baby food be 10,000. So what I say, but or can send your back go when you want to say. Now why not sympathy from the public? A year and a statement by you, national NI before Kohano say because of ABCD, ANSAH, what kill propaganda bill via the member. And I say, ammonia recommendation, mobile sending party communicators, maybe they don't have people to write for them. Fine ones or more being called non combo, no more my band and Junogaka because just 3 months. 4 new ram ye. So I say, we are by mono that's only moon. Bad president no midnight. Now, Bantan, the only Miskadi. Adubu ahene onimusikadi
but before I be do what you said you work no on say first containers bi omkofa wasapema and we say no an say videos o mo edit ye na portion bi ye no mo de ma di o mo de buy
match scanner fa
enye scanner kro ma che se o mo koye mo ko ye containers na 12 na 2 afim no an say ye kekeke bia bepem ne man fa update bia ma
am match di
ma ko kenofori atafie the ati answer kenofori atakra take legal action against some ko ni fie drama mo and then we ya ba beto so I think say the makati wuka no anaso mo fi say omuni Ghana for ni nchi
institutional collaborations mo ye soldier for mo ya police for ebia eba ne sa nyema we bia anyamo field who's Raymond yet some investigations will be undercover investigations and untina what my this seamless one the stand say account numbers account is account in womb untina till today more interested so more block account and no more impound account because minimum scale womb if you are better to uyi so no way banks. That is what you do. You do a holistic investigation. Then uzumi ina ukochini pani we are watching no. Asamu ni ho. Ono ni mesi ye de me ko. Or no kind of charge sheet ni we are. Say I am for who me to ase. I say. Nankasa be shas ya pacho. Oh, ma be chini pa na udi na ko na waja no 2 days no. No asabe try radio so no born no kasa by heart. No. When you are pinning, you pin. Who pressing the car? No, press it. I say you press this then to turbo. Planning your everything. Planning. In project management, wait me di. More time you spend more time in doing planning than execution. So planning papa now pin now execute ya. A surprise will be a short time where you were. Do you know how long it took that person to plan? I said, "Namu baby will trim." We say so. Bakwa na ocha no ede. We say no. Obana powder ne to baby winning. I say that is what they should be doing, and not to rush. Yeah, it's too early. 6 months and come we not my line amount for. I say, in some woman, so be your ma. Spill over near the cockroach prisons. So I say, teach him. The amount for a dog. Oh, yeah, bro, yeah, more. Where there no more done. That is what you do. You need this ways on in a year. Who's that? Edge is sharp. Or more release or no massage. Because when you pass with Jow,
only the bear money dear, or sit my men, and then the others will be to me a grant or be but bear money dear. Or releasing on best action, or granting the bill best action.
Yes.
Because I all can work passport different. On said what they call UK no, and they call Dubai. Essence you try to take it from Dubai to Ghana, no cancers are calling. What's yet the AG cana? A deep crowd the bag Ghana has said, or society.
Yes. Specialized criminal. Young man, just around 40 or about 40.
Oh, sir.
And age can want Tiana. It's just about 40. Yeah.
Wow.
Only baby are Nanimun and your fair.
And one in a year.
Yes. You were better 30 something. Or China, you better 10 years, we say. Yeah. I say. Yeah, that is how it is. Young man, only baby are of 27 luxury homes. Ewo Oyarifa. At 40, 27 luxury homes. And your homes, so you qualified homes. Luxury homes.
Homes, and then say, one building the woman. If you Bako 21
27 luxury homes.
Luxury homes. If you 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
27 luxury homes. Mayfair Ghana home be Mayfair wa na menim Mayfair na wo UK. Visit Mayfair area wo UK asika for na ti ho no. Amanfo atofio Mayfair. Wo Ghana atonje mo be di echa mo ni echi nko Mayfair amanfo nan wo ho. Omu abem ehonso okotobi okọ ayi isla ehon mu ye chado area on isla no onso akototo adan. You see, he's made money. Ghana sika or mine Ghana sika who were the impedance so be transfer or mining in sika to private account. Na udin say na person would discount because nobody would do anything to you because ya kama ya to ya sumusu national security sika there ye mu akonta
national security sika there mu akonta
entino ebe to account no you can use it to do whatever you want to use it for. Get out and go. we ɛyɛ ɛnyɛ wei ne mo pɛ unzi we kwa no nka list no ho ora for no na we nka ho edubu ahini is no where near no mo nka ho enti hwɛ omo nka ho mpo ni o na ne omo ka ho enti no age no na mestre no say
me fair no e he Mayfair because details say age the details na Mayfair no eno no e part be
Mayfair Estate
Mayfair Estate no part be
dan bebre o Mayfair
dan bebre o Isla me nka ha me hye anim hasa
say nkan no
chado
ho baby okay
yeah, $1 million.
Back $1 million. Yes, $1 million.
Yeah.
And other 5 houses.
$500,000.
And the deposit or your deposit $500,000. Yeah. What they call 5 houses. Ewo Mayfair Estate la one.
Yeah.
And when you deposit our year $500,000 or the top 5 houses. Aside 27 now we can say
yeah 27 I don't know what I offend or Yarifa.
I don't know what Yarifa the Mayfair no and sana Mayfair one so was a deposit back $200,000. Hey you right.
No you see no who sikano. Onimnia odisikano ye. So you can only invest in estate. You say, among for me money laundry or Ghana hano. Won't me first canon go to bank. I do bet me acquaintance or bet pass as or this can be si dying. Until a month for see a dime as I was ado. Or moton we no ton cocaine ness can bar. Oh, no bet me the ayana. And there was as no bar no kazu 1 million on cassette so. Or the scan of a mount. No, we see. No, you see, for me, it is good. And in the bay here, and say, more koya, more mania, with the movie, come and tell Ghanaians zoo. As soon as see or bentin, quasi as someone would D A B C D. Ye call ni fierce a quacocheno. Ya cocheno. Ye keeping way of bit me than ye keeping 1 week. Mama ye to me quarter mile home kwan so ye bit me the next year. Ya agenda passport. Send the beya want to me to kwan. Well I say just engage the public and go ahead and do this because GD are gonna for ora mo nanama. Enye GD kitwa o. Ye bi ni moti ha hope am wo ora mo pa enye hope kitwa.
Omu disappoint we kitwa bia.
Asambesi Biglam be fix the whole and then come mama beka yoko a special prosecutor we beka ni na boom.
Okay.
Omran no beka no why na back no dia ma you oral for
oral
because who won fa so mposini sa OSP them P and say who know of
OSP dey no way
into mon kan ni na mum. Okay. Na yentin oral na mfa nye oral.
Memra Dr. Yesu na
I want to we say titinanka ya son batteries you.
Mesa about so. Melo ma send some document be ma the campus to first document ne ma me why. Transfers be a omo ye 2020 February 11th 2020 April 3rd 2020 April 24 2020 na sikanso a ye boro so a just ye transfer edikogu deposit ye de gu na account mu no 16 million Ghana cedis 7.5 million Ghana cedis wom 1.5 million Ghana cedis wom 49 million Ghana cedis wom hey that I sika wa Ghana ha nti mumiem na monya adwuma na sika wa Ghana ha
ene me da se pa attorney general baby out the Ghana do after going through painstaking investigations say or they press conference he betuja say na your live on Facebook ana
yo yeah your live
okay
CTV krana
okay
what that's so live
fantastic
you bet me a share o page am me why
okay see make us say dey
until you are no about 100.5 no about no share why
yeah the attorney general so they abedu baby away say ye to abama yen de nti a ye to abama yen say ye de nhihye pa begu akwan mu na de nti atemamufo no to maaye no ya ye niema ebeboa na ede pepepe ya ba na de nti one of the reasons ti Ghana for to abapa maaye papa His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama say obey exact accountability na ode ehihye pa egu akwan mu a ede katasehye ne proya aha Ghana pa na ede Ghana yeyi edie ne yempuntu ayede akwa akire no ode je begu akwan ma bebre nase na ene asamo a ato Ghana no emu ya supo ehineme na senka me ni suo te se epoa anka me su ama me mai Ghana no krasa baby a Ghana edu no kata se ne proya ekoso ana akoso in the last 8 years no ebro adwene ntiase so sa investigations here ababeto abontin from Yoko any attorney general yi e kire say properties are former CEO of Forestry Commission yes John ne wo beto abontin a yehu sa properties no say na it wasn't an isolated situation it was a general situation the whole MPP government almost each and every appointee no what the capacity to sign contracts has been engaged in one route or the other. You know what I say, Nambe? Bonia Ghana for yen the way. Say ye to Abamawa, it's only an opportunity to serve. It is an opportunity for you to develop the country, not to line your pockets with Sika Ghana for a diamos for develop your book. Now someone oral chairman the number Samuel Lokujeta Blackwa Kanye says a recover loot to a benya $20.49 billion no. Me GD say it is even more than that because Oka says I'm not Sasika way day and count. Mini about me pa. Nadia Nessie. A Ghana entity a part of the national security. A friend of the National Signals Bureau.
Okay.
And can any a friend of the national Bureau of National Communications. And in 2020 there was an act of parliament that changing it. A year openyi kwanche for a ye friend no kwabna edubuahin. No. Wafa kwati kwanso afa kana sichi kwanso. E de omaini sika agudu bottom. Wadane Ghana sikan kwanta.
Okay.
On October
I was for me the document ni bi ato so na AG report document ni bi me di ato so nti. Mo ama join your Facebook page no. Mo hu document ni bi na eda so no. Transfers ahodo a oye every national security account mu de call account no withdraw was awaye no. We one of them and my post you as
Papa no. He was in charge of Ghana. Yes, signal regime. A chance Ghana abefo every communication about your national security. Say obi bo Ghana hopo. Say obi afa phone edin koma. About Ghana your defense in your security. Ono na also tesa ankomo no. Na obo empenyufo a also obo mama ne.
Okay.
Na ya ye hu bibi that is the duty of National Signals Bureau. It is a nipa bi mo she baby. Yen ya ensem fata ebetia aban ne betia temamufo they are our sophisticated defense omo na omo abefo ne omo machine aye wono omo wono etimi di bossa Ghana ho ban sa entuti wei wo ye bibi bone wo fon so na say ebetimi di oye na aba Ghana ebetimi ama nipa bonefo aba Ghana abechi he is the one in charge. Into the National Signal Bureau is an integral strategic bulwarker. Omonshi sheye no ebo Ghana ho ban. Enti nipa etesa no onye nipa bia keke. He is a very important person in our society, in our governance and security architecture. What did they make us say? And on the mass very, very dangerous. And I want to commend Yoko for doing this human job, for painstakingly doing this investigation to arrive at where we are. Minia, on 23rd October 2018, Anna, the Director General of War Signals Bureau, friend, and then one day I can't do my friend of Kwabena on any year quarter company be. And I will demonstrate to you why Omuni Obuni need Biama Ghana. Now I'm on fire because what they have done is brazen. They can't say brazen, I just say or any high pani and your deep pani lack of respect for the people of Ghana and on the IS I don't know. On 23rd October 2018, on any year quarter company, I a friend of BNC Communications Bureau. Baby, I know what to know. A BNC did that. A buying Bureau of National Communications. Sa time no. Omo ya sa transaction. Ne a Bureau of National Communications. Ne National Signals Bureau. Who tell me?
Okay.
I know my company, private company, on any, no matter to private company in the bank account, no matter to the BNC Communications Bureau Limited. On change dino krana, waka saw de tete wo. Or you should dina a ya by dino or the attack company in his name.
Baby,
Otino
or the or yeah, Jumano.
So, Ebia, baby, oh yeah, Jumani, your friend, a cry FM, a ya by dino. Wakota company, a friend, a cry FM. Ayo no ni ni dine daso. Uti
yeah.
Anna in his capacity as the Director General on 30th January 2020 Oko signed a contract with an Israeli company, your friend ISC Holdings. The reason for the contract is for the company to provide Ghana with cyber defense systems. Eye Ghana say obin fa abefo and sheshaye boni bimbe fire computer ni abefo na hacking ni ene manya de ensay. Osane sa contract no on 30th January 2020 no. Exactly 7 days after that. Who tell me? Because Osane contract no on 30th January 2020, exactly 7 days after that. 6 February 2020. I'm not transfer Ghana Sika 270 billion OCDs. 1 billion kwa 270.
Or sign a contract, Israeli company signing that contract after 7 days.
After exactly 7 days.
A week, pepe. And
transfer Sika Ghana Sika 270 billion OCDs. 1 billion kwa 270 from Ghana accounts, Signals Bureau accounts to unknown personal account.
Wow.
Who tell me? Oh no, yes, our payment. The reason for that payment is for payment of cyber defense systems. Who tell me? Oh yes, our transfer anyway, you know, on 6 February 2020, no. And I fed your transfer 9 million cities, 9 billion to company in accounts. ISC Holdings from here, Israel. No? Instead of him to transfer the money directly 270 billion directly to sa company for us to know say indeed company na nkasa sika no dit yom kano or the scan ko go na accounts mansa and not transfer sika no 9 billion pay.
We are 27 but now said
270 billion OCDs. No transfer 90 billion pay. A comma company na nkasa. What did they make us say? Instead of say or this says 270 billion in Nabuka Koma company, no momo or the Kogun accounts man, so no easy can portray be a Koma company. No, oh yes, I didn't know. 5 days after paying that money, and not also the kind of 270 billion they Kogu on accounts. 5 days after that, no transfer is 160 billion old Ghana cedis. Okay, as fixed deposit. Okay, investments. Or the Ghana Sikano.
Scanner or transfer?
Yes.
160 billion.
Or the acquire fixed deposit.
Wow.
Or the acquire fixed deposit. On saying Suradi, or sa attach it, or yet transfer, or sa the transaction. Why you no contract no? And who document as I attach a transfer? And I say on Slobia. What did they make? And I say what require fixed deposit. And on March 18, 2020 and March 30, 2020, exactly a month after that, or they 1 million Ghana cedis. Okay, or 2 years, 1 million Ghana cedis, which is 10 billion. And at 21 million, another 210 billion Ghana cedis. Esa ko guna account sumka.
No.
To a decade, you have 270 guna accounts. Where you mo 9. I'm a company now. What Israel?
Provided
services. Exactly a month after that, no, some transfer another 210 billion OCs go on one account.
So another month, you know, was a transfer from
Ghana Sikano.
From your office, no.
From office, no, say, National Signal Bureau, no. Or some transfer another 210 billion OCs. Some go on one personal account. Utimi. Or yes, our payment in exactly 2 weeks. Okay, exactly 2 weeks. And or say yes, can 21 now. What transfers is here? Okoyi mu 772 billion old Ghana cedis. You need to be this kind of fight. Udebe. Or yes, I transfer in the no. One year transfer to the Israeli company ni biom. Udebe.
I just say no on your account.
In all no.
National Signal Bureau account mo transfers ka over 500 billion Ghana cedis. And the account account
49 million old Ghana cedis. Ano di emu 9 pe.
49
million old Ghana cedis. At time na cedi na dollar equivalent near $7 million.
Okay.
Into your transfer $1.7 million, which is an equivalent to ASR 9 million now. Or the comma Israeli company. No, no, $5.3 million. A bag Ghana sikama at time no. Na 390 billion was in it. Out of 490 billion. Udeme. Or the 390 amount on personal accounts.
Okay.
What did they make us say?
Okay.
It's 490 billion OCDs now. A Ghana Sikana also the company no CSA on your macro contract. No? Or the size can 9 billion pay. And the man Israeli company no on 39 390 billion OCDs. 1 billion 390. A call no one person account. So a person account no so ni dinne company or head no edi yepe. Enti Bureau of National Communications or ye Director General no wako create account ni dini Bureau of National Communications. No Nigeria.
Enti cyber systems software no more purchase from that Israeli company nearby.
Me de minim. Say no de me no.
Hey, but na
and asasika we nyina menua. Yet Ghana obi timi bretin pintin kwa ebedu anwumre na 50 Ghana kro onye de onye bi National Service 4 year adwuma 5 months ni entiomka NAPCO 4 year adwuma 8 months ni entiomka government workers year adwuma several months ni entiomka ba we are no abeka kire wo say ono de wabobra say na bra waboni nya no eye Ghana sika ena wakoto adan kwa 27 ewo yarefa. Do you know the cost of 1 4-bedroom estate building? Owo baku 27. Ena wato posh estates and kasa no de ewo chado baby bako $1 million. Only $1 million. Sika 150 billion old cities. 1 billion call 150. On the after die bako. And on the 500,000 I deposit for a dime kwa 5. Internet a hand kwa no child one kwa no.
Sa document me the amount to bet me post to ama me why.
Producer say who post ya my.
Me sa you know. Other 2 documents in the can we.
Your title no properties acquired by the suspects since 2018.
Properties acquired by two suspects since 2018. Media man why?
What you say?
Enti ni post to 2 ni mame.
Anna enti we nkwa dan bako $1 million. Tete sika 150 billion old cities. We bako we dan $500,000. We dan.
And we deposit.
Deposit na.
Dan 5 na ye deposit.
Why deposit nkwa. What you say? Plus oya for the 27 houses.
Aside $500,000 or the deposit for 5 houses, no. There are other ones who have say no so no.
Baby.
$200,000.
Bako and abroches will be a whole.
Yeah.
Or property bako or London. No, London two properties and several properties. Several properties.
Okay,
all around the world. And this is a serious issue, a year of concern to the people of Ghana. Na me bo Attorney General ni Yoko Abaso. Say baby omde Ghana do no. They have abreast the country of the issues. Look, people have looted this country. And it said the Deputy Attorney General can next month. Legions of former appointees in the last 8 years who face the music. You did pay any accountability. Accountability will be exacted for and on behalf of the people of Ghana.
Dog, Obeto, unim say, Oyare Fada, no, but could be a cost to or say 27 houses each. Oyare Fahon, sir. Vector's property, but could be $295,000.
Yes,
but in cities, no, 127 million Ghana cities. Into a year for 27 houses, but could be 127 million Ghana cities. Into I don't know what tobacco 27.
Nina Ghana sika. What's the American say? And all these have happened in the last 8 years.
Wow.
Look, corruption and stealing,
okay, you're supposed to
looting, okay, was the stock in trade and the order of the day under the previous MPP regime.
Jesus Christ.
And to what you know why you juma sa say now what shall I say? You start blaming yourself. You start doubting yourself. You start thinking, say juma I don't know being quantity away say na nye bibiao. Ghana Sikawia. And you see the problem with this transaction. Do you know the problem with this transaction? They didn't even hide anything. On found home back.
It's a private company now. Only either be an ANSAH.
Oh, yeah, several other companies say, "Oh, Omu use anyhow left right center."
But dog and me my only Makati enti eyeska sa National Signal Bureau hono no e fa account mu kwa no ye because they wuchem say omo adwuma omo ye ne say omo ye monitoring enti unyi ni say bia omo timi that system no hacking to go for system.
Of course menka sa na si but because of their line of work and the mentality awe mu kra no they can go extra mile to do a lot of things. And this is very, very, very serious. The National Signal Bureau is a very important entity. So if you have people like that are doing say in a war, then we are doomed as a country. What's the American say? Serious. And there are many of these corruption cases are all of them will be lined up in court from next month. And said the Deputy Attorney General
because the AG cry where you are no one we
and the Attorney General Kasano na mesia film Osha the number of people in this country Just say a common deal mono ni obi o can be more. Ghana no cry asa. Look, if this is the mentality a war MP people want, they must never be given an opportunity to govern a country anymore. Because this is serious, senior. Very, very serious. Very, very, very serious.
Just a skankasa dear dog.
Of course.
Sikankasa back on my name.
Of course.
But the was ye di ye matip Ghana ninya son fasoni yenya. Melo wena da so aches fa ba ko ne ka ho ya refa.
Na ye be boyo kofo
wa clear ni nyina. Why you two ni nyina? Any ba ko na mi hu wa ha.
Rebecca says a lot of these cases have happened in the last 8 years. Investigations are still ongoing. Everything will be resolved. And I trust in the leadership of Dr. Dominic Aide. Also, no, only evidence on court. He is convinced beyond doubt, and this one the evidence is clear.
Okay.
How do you transfer a buying sika from a buying account to a personal account? A personal account here or no here.
Okay. Mekwa national service no so ya be bo national service de no na ya to aso e de afi ho no mo enti melo fa prepare video ni mame na ye mbode ne eji kan ye no na ansa na no abusuafo energy commission se men kan kire wo se wato ne sa de afre wo bibia May June 2025 certified electrical wiring professional examinations no e ba so domestic, commercial, industrial, inspector categories ni na mo exams kese no e ba so ya wodu hu agimu a wankasa wunnim akwanya hodo a ho no mo e de ma wo se 31st May and Sunday 1st June 2025 selected locations be Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, Tamale and sa examination we say no e koso entifa ho gym wo se wo kwa wo mo e website ho no mo na www.energycom.gov.gh and www.energycom.gov.gh enti wo kwa ho no mo details ni bibia information bia registration process ni bia ho telephone numbers no address ba me de mienu e to dwade ama wa Accra numbers no 0302 938461 0302 938464 and now says 0302 813756 Kumasen so dia no 0322 0322 495961 0322 495964 and no enti we say electricians no na just domestic, commercial, industrial, inspector categories no omo be exams say utimi pass adwuma kese tabia herbal center so the tabia herbal mixture malaria fever honam ya wadroni wanum atena utimi ni dia wadroni tabia herbal capsules ade ne ayam tim adroni Ghana ba bi eton no bi tabia herbal mixture tabia herbal capsules ubenya bi ato anom afa ubetimi akọ kanshi dragging do so pomu frɛ 0243 686861 0243 686861 afa ye ton asase efie kese esi circle efie commercial building kese pa ubetimi ede aye hotel ubetimi ede dudumedie bia circle odo rice ho American Mall wasu betimi dia ye school Airbnb banking hall kese nso wom washrooms womu 0244 810339 0244 810339 na say 0208 178953 efie no wose ebo no eda form afensa so de Kumase Atasamanso residential area baby a wo bia brochire Ghana ha no mo a estate developers individuals wo kwa asase no mienu miensa dodo bia pebie betwa de ama ebo no eda form kwana kwaje ebe headline educational complex Mount Zion Hospital wa betimi afrem 0549 436442 0549 436442 and I say 0549436442 video na ye ready and pacho ye na efama me na me nko sesia na ye ntoa nkomodie ni so emfemfiri Okay, enti yembo edubu ahe ye woni video bi wa ha wono no sese no omo bokro no na wi a no mada
that will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? In my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize that will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? In my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize opportunities. You know, we are aware that everybody is blessed. It is very true. You are pastors and you even know more than I am that when God created us, God actually blessed us from the start that we should be fruitful, multiply, and take dominion over all of the earth. So the blessing is already there. But you see, the difference between successful people and people who are not successful is opportunity and how you are able to seize it to your advantage. This is why Solomon mentions in Ecclesiastes, is it 9 verse 11, 12, he says that the race is not to who? It is, or food to whoever. In fact, he goes on and on. He is trying to say that people are successful not just because they were meant to be successful, but time and opportunity, or others say chance, happens to them all. Time and opportunity would happen to all of us sat here today. Time and opportunity happened to me. As you are sitting here today, time and opportunity has happened to you because you've spent time here. That will come into your ministry. So I thank God for this opportunity. What have I learned in my young life? In my very early 40s, really very early 40s. But I see that opportunities must always be seized. We must always seize opportunities. You know, we are aware that everybody is blessed. It is very true. You are pastors and you even know more than I am that when God created us, God actually blessed us from the start. That
whoa, everybody, what's the opportunity be a benye be a grab seize? Makati, Charles,
Mama.
Just an opportunity be a ma wabra bum down. When you are so benye scout.
I said, most any case.
Yeah, they.
Most any case.
I saw one penny for na. What woman got that woman will preach it or Musa no.
That's all, Ska. Sigana ha, a sika, Yasumuska. I saw a banner called Ghana. I saw our car only Ska would first road. Yeah, sorry. I can't ever be out now. Sorry, damn. Me boy, I won't see me who.
Pentecost on Tessa.
We found. Pentecost, their money, me mantna.
There be money, me mantna.
Pentecost.
A money, me mantna.
And he was sent to San Zanity.
But obiat meets never.
Pentecost, I'm not sure I'm on for sign. It's a got not a dynasty.
Oh, my cat.
Or Tripuna. Oh, Mukwadi and Camon come home. Mudia Monk, more your last. Mo guest house ni hotel sa mo si ogana yan kana sorry mante
na ye say baby a wode nam na wode kɔ no
na so wo di Pentecost aba me nka mo asɛm na sorry mante anase mo wo guest house
asɛm a wo ka say baby a wo betena ne ada me cho say ye ntena saa ɛyɛ guest house asɛm ne ye ka
me ka tama wate as Pentecost mo huhu nyina mo wo guest house mo sisi nso mo twa sorry man san so makobu adwaman
wa hwe
guest house no ye cheche flowers wo
baby odine na
me ma wa sorry man so ye bia mo heaven there me get am ma
mo tu mi sen
aha
sama kwanyem
aha wewe hu
manyem a man kwaya aboshi o
yeah
ma wudi mebe wo
Pentecost o mo ka ho e na so na ngina yiye no nka no mo sini agro Mra fun kwa diganvo no mun si dan zo 2 foundation block 2 no mu den table dance zo correction 55 more
lady na asema ye kan what is say kwabena dubu ahe no wakọ Pentecost ana
okwan
wakọ na sorry ne ye kan asem
Pentecost no original o preaching no
sir
na himfa
why Dr. Tobinko member
na se woni mo ho
Zoom lion
mo no mo control God adigavo
okay
na mo member
no wonder tina when
mo ni musica pe
oye Pentecost ni
anka wan mo na ni musica person Pentecost for
Tobinko despite
that's what cause sorry
akọ Pentecost
Pentecost na be so asigavo sorry
Okobi.
Omo take your opportunity, no. Taking the chance.
But no, yeah. Me per se clarify something.
Sorry.
Pentecost.
No, kwahi.
No, and no dear.
Pentecost no. Agana. I sorry ben the news kape. I sorry ma mo take you opportunity, mo take chances, no nyina Pentecost for. Me waka. If I lie, say I lie.
No, but me per se be link
to what bought Tobinko.
There be
and what money here or the Elder Tobin.
Elder Tobin. Yeah, we see I saw that case here.
I'm a
Pentecost for. I saw the
new time be or Alajo was see and they be
but me per se be link you to ya sorry.
Just for Elder there.
There be
Elder despite.
There be Father Dixon cry a dicking.
Anyway, Elder Dubois. Elder Buya call when we ask that.
Now say yeah, former chairman and National Cathedral, you know.
Honestly,
Opoku nyina na dey.
Wow, can you?
So na National Cathedral Board of Trustees. But no, work on Pentecost me patch. We work on Pentecost.
Catch me.
I say media ye din.
Ama share ni pana me so akozi won ko ho asore be na woni mi so ko.
Where share no Pentecost?
Ana he na no preach no.
Any preaching wo preach you.
Oh yeah den. No yeah den. No yeah den
no two or more.
Preaching
how are opportunity?
How sorry preaching is different from where I say we no. Motivational speaker what are you member? Asofo no member no no mo sia.
Motivational speaker can dead to me. Oh eh. My friend dia ma for God asika. If Ghana honestly.
Yeah, o fagana sika ka say ya ultimi da.
Wada man na atu akwa broche kwa. Nana I think say Babokro no awi on. They say all the stories fan ho or polishing no. We are back at so no orange chance in Google move 5,000 Google a day. I say it's a unpanya ska na so story of Baba Kama ubeshiki. And say we lazy to know ni.
But yeah, on say political issues be saying yeah linking it to businessmen and what Ghana.
They see there when
he said the way no
issues are not exclusively exclusive.
Obia.
No.
Wa boni bra kwabru chira kwa huhuru ni nkukuru.
Go for saso.
Aye ye niema oditi ni baabi no obi a wanya political appointment. Any obi a ono ahuru nkukuru mu on daily basis 5,000 no. Men fan konko shamu ma.
I'm not confusing Ghanaians. I see as some be in a tragedy. What is the story? So be what I say. Who will go 5,000? Now we a robot. And I'm going go 5,000. Say, second, be out the robot kumpoa in a day. Can you finish? Common sense. When I fight 1 second, be out the robot kumwa 5,000 in Guku. Ubetima room a day.
Okay, obi aboa me wo se baby anu ogina no church no Assemblies of God, not Pentecost.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. So
difference woman.
I say oje Pentecost for so
difference woman.
Na Assemblies of God Pentecost.
Sorry. But bia nyame wo nyame e different. Ana ma wadi nyamranse we waboga na krono wadi nsamboni atia Ghana. We me pese na sori ma be disassociate your home from Papa we.
Onya sika na wo ba for de bem no. Asori for disassociate but onya asam de asori for entwom wunni kromo ase na to bi nkonya asam a Pentecost for ehwiri gina na chi. Na obi was
about the oral investigations. Now, in respect of oral, significant work is going on in relation to the investigations of the allegations of looting of state resources contained in the oral report submitted to me a few weeks ago. In view of the fact that these matters are still under investigation, I will not go into the details as I have done about the oral investigations. Now, in respect of oral, significant work is going on in relation to the investigations of the allegations of looting of state resources contained in the oral report submitted to me a few weeks ago. In view of the fact that these matters are still under investigation, I will not go into the details as I have done with, the case of Eduboahin. But I can confirm that investigations will conclude in the National Service and SkyTrain scandals by the middle of April for prosecutions to begin. In the National Service scandal, 8 suspects have been interrogated, and a good number of them have started singing. They are cooperating with our they've started singing literally. Yeah. So we will give you details of their songs at the appropriate time. In view of the fact that so indeed, we now have evidence of payments that were made into the accounts of the top executives of the National Service by vendors, private vendors, and staff of the scheme. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now, this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon about the oral investigations. Now, in respect of oral, significant work is going on in relation to the investigations of the allegations of looting of state resources contained in the oral report submitted to me a few weeks ago. In view of the fact that these matters are still under investigation, I will not go into the details as I have done with the case of Eduboahin. But I can confirm that investigations will conclude in the National Service and SkyTrain scandals by the middle of April for prosecutions to begin. In the National Service scandal, 8 suspects have been interrogated, and a good number of them have started singing. They are cooperating with our they've started singing literally. Yeah. So we will give you details of their songs at the appropriate time. In view of the fact that so indeed, we now have evidence of payments that were made into the accounts of the top executives of the National Service by vendors, private vendors, and staff of the scheme. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme that were made into the accounts of the top executives of the National Service by
Dog.
I said, Ghana for you name said the NDC has a Herculean task.
But pressure damoso.
Pressure there be there so because share the overwhelming number of corruption activities are. We have to go through all of them one by one and prosecute her. You can only admit to say indeed there's pressure and the expectations are high because some of the corruption activities now are so glaring. So what about bra 60 years now what me is dying 4-bedroom. Now be your political appointment. Now within 6 months we better dying 27. And ya dia obeti asiyesa. And when you are glaring, you don't need rocket science knowledge to know say Katasha pro esika. What did I make her say? National Service no. Attorney General say 8 people are being investigated. They are talking. It just say ebumu din koma person mu yom hu fi asebunum. Tonyom. What did they make her say? In fact, he said there is evidence that suggests say contractor National Service for them some vendors no. There is evidence to suggest that some of these vendors have transferred money from back to the accounts of some of the executives. It's me no tell hey. Now me a National Service boss. Mama will vendor contracts will supply ebia books 100. Ebre metia okay, yetia okay you. But 1 month later, then I was all the whole company accounts are sending scabigum accounts, me private accounts. What does it mean? Why are you sending money to my private accounts? From Obia me mama or contracts. What did the maker say? I don't need a further kickback no. And there's more than enough evidence to prosecute them. They don't know enkoda ho. Na bi kasa or kasa be brain na me sure by the middle of April there. Na kasa na ide eto atwa because that time no jina quarter or be church ni nsebu. Ama who say offer saying you know the other ho. On the issue of SkyTrain no.
But say 8 people no officially no mon chesa na bi so.
Oh masa. Masa.
Yeah, in
so toy na well.
Last week no mo peke a former director was says omo peke ni Thursday and Saturday no mo release.
In so toy na well hu a form 4 years well. The evidence is clear, there's no doubt. Again, SkyTrain scandal no. Most mama will be 2 million, what you have $2 million for SkyTrain. Company now to your man no Mauritius. Is that not it? You call Mauritius so a company crow. Most of just come on no. Company they don't even exist in Mauritius. And due to your scam away.
Company now omo year transaction no.
With no.
So mo track it to Mauritius.
Mauritius no.
Company be any one no sa.
Yes, it is scam go on.
Ghost company.
I don't know. Maybe yes, I some can see a banner Frank Ide. It's so. And I so be and I whom be a baby and from my day. And I so a baby and from a kind. We are committed. Na for my neck on the day a baby for. Because we know we have more than enough evidence to incriminate a lot of people. With that, the Attorney General suggests the monies that were made from this National Signal Bureau, no, it has been transferred to several people in this country. Our known people, known persons. Why are you transferring those monies to them?
As a location, no kohon now match.
Of course, a organized crime, organized. It's mean Kasabibre, Major Noah. I mean, sure said that Messaba Bimnebia, Yashakot.
I just a President Mahama a crime scene, no kind
of course, of course. Separate the Mama no name say about Ghana Chrono, but no case or actually no within the magnitude, but Siano or say a crime scene. And to mean Kasabibre, Major Massamoa, me Yabesa can was a bill.
Okay. Makati.
No.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Kron.
Merade.
Krono.
Yochre.
Krono.
Ayi akwani ni yide adu bwahene ni uni Pentecost for one man chia. Waso wayire pa. Waso waye mikuna botire. Wayire pa. Wayire pa bia be me bia uni yiri bia no uni abotire papa. On se be me wonya abotire ne yiri ne tunifo yenko bie. Ne yiri company akobie twi sika gumu. Ya oba sa wo wachi.
Mama. Yeah, can about 7,000 CEOs. Ana appointees on 7 year can.
Okay.
Paco.
And the PCC aye.
Paco pe. Tie. And a year can was 7. Obaku for 40 years. On trial 45.
So on early 40s.
What 9 a dime 27 over the same area. To Oyari fa hono. Ono chewo hene no hono. And other areas. To Onankruma Omubia. Nipa na wa ma appointment no kwa no o wato adan 27 nia o ma wo dwuma no se ye no yes wo fom no ye yes wo fom at least the first president to have above in the sky kono kra anama menye sure say ye kan agufa don na ye bedu 27 na beye bi mame ye bi bo man abe buye kom awia ye fomfram
but makati dia wo so onu ni nyae na wa appointed no efiri ho because of eniema ho no mo no presidency ho no mo no around ono ni nebusuafo no mo ye nintino na point is no amu obi ehu obi ensuro do obi eye
metwase but you see o conscience over here. Where is your conscience? $295,000 multiplied by 27 houses.
129 million Ghana cedis. What kind of dollars? 129 million Ghana cedis times 27.
Sadly, you see, na yeda so school a die.
Jesus Christ.
And crab bread, na so much boma ako school.
Ariel.
Na enkwadu ani omudi abi enso nso yeso ayesi ye niska oman aye kobo busia ye timia tua adwumayefo Ghana adwumayefo no sika ne ba sei na manfo a yeyi omuso omunko ye adwuma no ne omudi sika ne ye ni se me boa ne na attorney general oboa Wamaya tia says so no ni evidence on kasa. Enti wa pioneer abedin comedy na ne oka no eno ana no evidence no dia betudwa no. Anawa. Isi se emra nye djuma with this bast se yantimi court anhwe amfa saafo we antun tema amaya we onam krumo na ka bona kunu
yeah
obi dia bufu bi ka be fa na nan so abubu na nan entin court no abi a women organizer won women organizer
any parliamentary candidate forward
ena ye best say asem no beto manimu a omonya nentem sani ananu bi omoti special court for election related cases no I would expect say by this time and Chief Justice Gertrude Esaba Araba Tokonu by this time or Betty special court to handle our cases we and ten they buy fast anyway we I say I said you be couple so you be co prison in 12 months
ni asa confiscate
no I say we in the pardon the see a genie na
o see a j
that 27 houses mo dynamic correso
because say transfers our year the free national signal bureau hot to no one kasa ne personal private account no na say value sikani nyina na ye hu a na te say I was see a confiscating those properties.
No, I see a genie na see where the enemy see a genie na GBP not at least you didn't go to or in a year lock your money na yes
or in a united and a sign be
didn't I actually
some room how go for nampa
then you actually in so account no you can't be so in the send a sign account any of them can sign some will be a joint account you know I mandate what account obia to me sign you go scan the woman the new be there to kwa na open no work yi oh there you are there so what I say you see national service how
na deɛ na ɔwɔ ayi ɔyɛ deputy finance minister no
why sticker
there be
abno sasare
baako adubu ahe no
enyo onu ni o
enyo onu ni se enyo onu ni no ono de hwan adubu ahe ono de bibia adubu ahe o dia ya anase defu yi ma ni nya asem no ono se mi se enyo onu but omo free the same father
yeah
okay
se adubu ahe ne banie sa no mo ka
adubu ahe from Dwabin
we free Dwabin
there be se adubu ahe ono no free Dwabin okay 1992 presidential candidate Albert Adubuahi.
Yeah, no ma.
Anti ne baba kuna na wo a finance deputy finance minister. SIA board member Bank of Ghana. And any nua no so wo National Signal Bureau. Na wo kan say Charles no the Charles Adubuahi. Thank you. Charles Adubuahi. One person about Charles no. But Makati and obidia bremi se say it is how can say Charles do just a Charles do person Charles Adubuahi okay na ni nua no de kwabena Adubuahi it was a Makati they can a serious a dangerous power over 7,000 appointments and then no ba kuna ye kan wasemu
na Sir John dey buy 6 months na you discuss it Sir John dey buy forever AK-47 wa wele no forever Sir John timi wele I forest forever but man for ye millionaires overnight if we say grow some no so na ma grow so shame obianka ho asem bi
yeah sure say baby
me wa ba bi o maton
oh but
they sold it and I say kojo ebo a onia na maker kojo sorry winners are Toby
Winners Chapel
yes omadi musika is about $4.5 million omuntimi nko ho
that's omuntimi nko ho
yes
to dia say obeto omo mu jisika na je ba Makati untimi nko ho
abai na jisika no
abai no jisika no abai no wokọ abai no kọ enti say wantimi andu sika mfiri abai no wono no a and John Mahama they see him but under President Mahama when he says yes state land bia no omo be reverse to enti no
nti emobo serious areas state housing another guys of redevelopment now who say labon in Sasiasa
asa
bungalows government bungalows are ya toning na mo ba ko no mu yewa
ya chiri hen
mo enu left and right no matter
ba ko ya chi ba ko
sana akoye institution ben na be kwa problem ni ho Ghana Water Company ECG himfa no where but I think say nana me JM na appointees no ni omon trans no mon gas because 54 no also mu no catchom so mo kwa whatever is happening in your ministry there no mo Ghana for amanie how many of them and they catch the SEO ministry but these were the expressed instructions or directives from the president.
John Jenapano Juan Abeka back.
Sir Mukui, go and study the ministry. Ne paint full picture no. Send near a honomotie. Emma Ghana for whom near dear Wabetos. They say, Yaswo mu no manya court office or no be a year fino home. So you need to tell the people of Ghana situation na wakoto ministry no send tie e ka o maboato corruption na e wo ho no na no ono abere kopoku koye bi takra no enye fu
okoye bi we
o so ko potema ho no no omonsa ase e wo ho no
o sansa sensa ne de wakwa
ho no ma
wakwa kasa ho
that is but holistic omonpama ndi yo ama me call national service me kite my national service na allowance na you say allowance get to be but service to motherland entina obi akodi bia wo ye bi sa sika ketwa na wodi ma ye no ebi delay ska no ena alawa ma omo ana ye o
enye si en release
no deliberate I mean cho se nkra 500 esha wase as district na utimi kipio musika 3 months
you got to treasure bill 3 months
3 months you can imagine how much we are talking about. And to the regional coordinators, and there was 10 regions then. Imagine they won't release it.
Sikano de abina release.
Sikano wo ho, but or no keeping it Sikano or the yen business or the ato the whole region sika millions to a third treasury bill for 3 months with me home for so benya. And that's what they were doing. Oh, and I went to my banner, Master Sad in any men will come, but Metro ghost names 80,000.
And no crown a delay.
That is wicked.
And no crown a delay aside ghost names from the but only Makati, I didn't so crown moye. I say ghost names now. Wait, say year when 2024 20 academic year no dey gumu. Enti say you release scanner, e be scanner almost in trenches. Enti obeti an so ma be ka say o ye tue bi. Scanner kwan dey release di aba no. No mo dey ama wo mo ghost names no. Wo ma settle ghost names no. Na wo ye adwuma na nkasa de mayo.
To mutua robot no. Na carry him.
But Makati in some way wo kai na re.
Enti sad say ultimate to be say kura bi ase.
Service 700
oko hard die. Uno ko to nyama odo bibia na ondwen ono ne ho
ebi kwa first no national service etimi di 1 year ansa na bo first no ebi wa 6 first national service 6 months say nyina akora ye 6 months
say yeah be no mo at least first 3 months no dey na ma
but if you
3-4 months na ba regular meant bia you get message say aba na wa koju ade
bounce president mama bet chi arrears be 3 months
so no man see when I under kenoforiata no priorities na enchada anya no priority nti wontua ono no obobusia bond enye see you see nti so nipa miensa enan enum ensia enson our tricom hu bom etimi ewia oman Ghana to this scale na worrying, very worrying. So nipa ni munu dwe so mako me say to say I can't just understand say must you me account and I can wo ha enti omo a ghost for how did they get account numbers ghost no ya dey account number oh na maye we na nipa da so born bo e kasa o Ghana ha e mobilize amanfo on demonstrations that people knew what was coming na amanfo hu so ne edi achi ba na enye enti se mansu amu obi na awochina me de ba obi nka bi mame enya na amanfo asha se ye dede mobilizing people onto the street but you see a nefu soldier no Omania bio. Today's food soldier is not like 10 years ago food soldier. And then food soldier ne ye unkundia unkunfi food soldier. Wa mani bi udia wu ko by wa nye bi ye chiwa won pie ho on si ho. I will wonder says food soldier be pie me ko ye demonstration mo bi. It won't happen.
Obi enu obi echi.
Nobody.
Frɛ oyire no ma.
Nobody. The second of ataya wan na beko. Ni o meko ni si ni omo nim se omo adi bone. A omo de betimi aba. omo ne be yi omonim akoye bi e ba ye na we afanya mark digina mo kasa bebre no see ECG no e bo chema tunim se enkoko no mudu ECG be kan na e kan na be kan de e ga me de ba ye no wanka wammoa me enti ma menka na bi digina ma no ye dede because wakodi be 6 months bi ewo national service wonum ala se enti bia ehun fama betimi abafa ne ho sene be ya
ofri so wakodi ayi wai
buffer stock
hey ngofo bebre okura imu o
these are some of the issues I want to know ohun so bi ye dede a enya wo interest
kwame why na me pick course kakra why
protecting the interest obi a wo ye dede ye
melo kwame why pesa me pick course kakra obetimi apeke
ono interest na o protect enya nipa na no ho aba asem no osu no ho
yeso kotiso obi abodwo se ahia
no was sense
and they say say na omo kono
ntino so ye dede na oba he's just protecting himself but a bit too obia de
is na fenyo mark eni abre no
na nka o ye fish
me fa number ni to dakra mo frefre
ono Ghana water cause why you mo Ghana no o bought chema Ghana water na Ghana water ye na ati
and we feel by ECG and a containers 3000 egu ayi
habo
3000 good ayi habo
porter no muntimi ba beton adia maton $500,000 auction move be $100,000 we ma ko to $300,000 when you now we are now in parliament who preach
0302208090. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Nana.
Yo, me nua be ma yankwa why?
Me da si ye frem Gideon me kase fra beka. Nana ye ma wadwuma pa. Na ne ye ni se appointee say ye Jomahama appointee omunfa we nsia ade. Ti se Jomahama ba oba ye second term no. Oba be fight obia. Ase de MPP asie wia wo man. Ani sika ye bubu din se even nipa ba ko ye first edubo him sika wa wie ono nko wie ani sisira da pa de o ka bomu a se etimi titire Ghana na so no nkofo we nipa na wie sika we akugo ho minim se aba we ababi se sika we ama ma tire o man no enti appointee sabe mo hu se bre bi so beso ama mo so ya be school na ti ya be hwehwe mo niam mu ne yo madi enti ni ato nkofo we no no oposo mfansu nyansa
that's next caller, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Nyami adom yankwa wai.
Yo nana chibosi aku asakaka desiri.
Yo yankwa nana.
Ani di kama me mama baso. Na me chemi ura kwa braba nkwa ya bua incoming national chairman for the Patriotic Party. Amini aba mabwadjuma. Ani ya kanyina na se Ghana ne ye pedi yi. Se o my Ghana ha se ababi pa. No, so I'm for we a minister, CEO, whatever, now be discar. You best and yes, I'm over now. Now I'm over to papa, so no be a cousin. I saw Sibana, I want to want to be children. You want this kind of one man, Juma. And yet, Juma. No, my Ghana, a do baby, a self communicator, but me a Casabana party. Sabi no they don't crowd around my club yeah money be no minister MP appointee CEO no what discuss what discuss no the for tarna so to sabi no over seriska who came ko apostle patia or go seriska no what is the mo for tum what tin tum no my Ghana ko afa na to pa money yakopon adwuma
yeah dear Janu ni abre hello good evening
nana ma
baby nua bema
good
evening yanko
me kasefri amomole
yo ima yanko
mesre wa kamakati ni kojo ebo de omo nam mienu na kojo ona me no no sum bebie ja
kojo beba week ye mu obeba akodi baabi obeba abete ne nka
okay thank you nanama enne adisua bi afri me so be kai ana no me busa akotia MP ho asem ene anodom pe omo omaka ema uka se enhwehwemu koso nti empanifo no yenya butemom enne nie Dominica ye ne aye keke no adeso bi afiri me so ankasa ema me ho ahihia me saa nipa wei one wo behia oso papa mbobra na ma ejuma ye makatem se makati o se doctor no wo ho no ni oka makati no oso obi aye ejuma e bia 30-40 years afunu wetimi esi dan baako na wo the few years wo you mention MPP for ho aye me want to say na ma hwe no money da so nyina ne say electoral commission say na etie bi obewi amom enti kono na mo bo nyina they never thought of tomorrow enti wani na fi say ye Ghana for nyina ye jimi enti ye be kwakoto abana mamu na mo say wia say na mu wia kono ma bo wei me say MPP say nam kan no etamu kama on be yira we political space ye he o mu kura mo mabiem ebi so mo ye mambofo eti mo dufo esum wo mu tim nda say na domina ayi ni aka no we can't wait from next month echo prosecution say
that's eya munjutwa no obi mra bi hello good evening nyame adom yenko wai
oh na kwasi bisini won hwehwe me
yeah yenko kwasi ati say go mu ankran baba yenko
adetia no taye ni makati and boss pa michana ro me follow Facebook so
yo
right up them me police force ni ngisi kakankra
yenko wai
enti nana enti sa ni pawu yabamana me da unim program wo tesia etine da yabati omo pa judges a o supreme court ni wa unim omo sa ko foi nana unim omo enti se pesa no
kwesi judge fo no kro mu suro wo de mu forget wo mo why na enya gro na president wo mu suro wo man kasa kra no omo boy suo manya adwen sa kira why nti wo de
ateda sa ma ban ka ma ani bedu 20 years on no pa ko na se menkan yo de sa wa iti asa pasa court and special court bi ntu ba bi nya popo mu a mo o man no da makuma so na mo ko buo na sa 7 you never LTD wo do mo ko ti wo dia kele ehu ni sa na ebo hu wo ni ame yazuma
me fa last caller hello good evening two okay
good evening you are Shaman number 2
yo yanko wai
na ma me chani we chief for ni na
ya joso
ye to se da Dominic ayini anse pa esa ni se mahama onim ni fa ansa na wa yinu so be boano e da na anse ni mi kan ni se MPP penyifo na mo free so no o ma be bo o mai no e na mahama super wa ba no ba se wounded lion wa we hunu se o ye dindin no o sa ni pa no ko je nchen kra na ejuma oba be bo amagana no Ghana for any better any beji hu eti mahama ye da nansi
me da se last caller hello last caller good evening
nana
yo yanko wai
hello
me nua bema
na titan
nyame adom
yo
yanko
on say amafo one fit on okusi ompio ewia o opia najo jo mama ba no wo de train ye be cheche o mo ba ko ba na so lawyers no judges no mo ono no ba ko na why ni tipita no isero o mo chi o mo a na nka minya ekra nka me nya kwan a me ka che mama se onyi ni free phone your friend prosper because from Nungwazongo.
Medase prosper. Hello, Ebusiafo. Father Abraham Hebron Spiritual Hospital of Anchor Barrier as of Faster Oil Filling Station. Or semen can't say ya dear be a how cancer type be a stroke type be a diabetes, fibroid, sexual weakness, kidney, prostate waka. Also how and I say be a candidiasis ne how a tray ya the phone epilepsy. Mr. Ya dear be HIV muninano. A bibidrogo na ehye wo mena se ha ba cho okwa ebibiduro fie ya resefie ye be show papa amwo hu se wo ho ato spiritual cases be a house or promotion cases be a da wa brabo so o pelak wa warem aduton mu adwuma mu a fuani kire Father Abraham spiritual herbal spiritual hospital na one show kama afei wo special soap se mena hodo bi wo hono mu a wunya bi na wudi dware hohuru wani mu a ye any favor follow me lucky follow you na chese ye kwa ne se ye ko of Anchor Barriers of Faster Oil Filling Station free 0244371695 0244371695 9495 and now say 0559 114122 0559 114122 Boost Herbal Mixture, you are number 1 immune booster bako pe kwame enti obi bia yade abo patebri yade adukro yade hawo enwuna adwi enu awo ba bennom ni bebrebe o kina be kwa check up pe Boost Herbal Mixture nom boa ema wo ho to wontem eboa wo boost immune system wona yade to nkwanta a wapai Ghana baby eto no bia Boost Herbal Mixture ebi ewo hon ma benya bi ato na wanom etufo mfre 0246208496 0246208496 na kwabena bobi an said that Dr. Samoye dase Charles Makati dase na media akuni mi din melo mi dase kwa me kwachi mi da munyina ase afei yenkwaje yaboafo enkratuo
Give us P capsules. A memedry. Manum bia ye benemua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma boa sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules.
Give it to me, baby.
Give us core capsules ozwe.
Emane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete womo no. Yedro no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, give us no. Amen ni jia bebusuemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jia ni ahoden no.
Wabrudo.
Give us P capsules.
Ememe wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwan na efa.
Give us core capsules.
Apemfo abatan wo mo manufo ne nkwada wo ne ifiedu mienu nka ho. E wo drugstore bia motofonko Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile. And na Teshi Aduami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050-68-51135.
FD Aje Edwedi Nkratui Atu.
Upgrades are nice, but stepping up is woohoo! Because when you upgrade with GoTV, we'll step you up to the next package. Upgrade today to get more than more with Step Up, where if you're on GoTV Plus and upgrade to GoTV Max, you'll get even more with GoTV Super. Get big value, get big entertainment, get stepped up to even more with GoTV. Upgrade today on the My GoTV app or visit GoTVAfrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31 March 2025.
Na me say, if you bring me who the bia we are active, very strong and energetic.
We are 100%. Na nyina ne sadie, me hwe me ni padua sofa. Na de boa me, mama hoden, mama timi ko bada. Ene tabia zanika Herbal Mixture.
Tabia zanika Herbal Mixture. What do you want dance here me?
Who dance here de? Enya wonko, me de dawuro na ato so. Na media tran nipa mpempem. Tabia zanika Herbal Mixture. Ma to ne de nyame sa wonoma. Emenkwamu a ewo nipadua no mu a ye fra mu asojafo. Eye wide blasters na hoden. Enti nipadua nya hoden sonko. Kutia yare ahodo bebre. Enti wonta nyare enti na da me ye strong no. Eye general well-being of the body. Enti ye adwuma ewo nipadua na kwa no mu ba bia.
Me am to me hu. Anya se busua bia ye.
Eye busua nchemfa. So obi de ne ho to Tabia zanika Herbal Mixture so a. Eden so obeyare. Na nya na ewo ba bia tonto aduro bia. Hye ne nso se obi a onya mfinhye dumienu. Apemfo ene abatan a oma manofo entimi no bi. FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkratomu mu agye tumi se ye.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Boost Herbal Mixture amama hoden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense wa beka ho.
Ahoden immune system o Nyankopon e de ready peduade mu sem wa ye ho ban no. Enna sa wonom Boost Herbal Mixture e peja immune system na bribia. Ya yare antimi. Sese die amanfo dodo no a na di Boost Herbal Mixture do ne ho adanse ye se. Enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so. Ene nyarewa kese anka ya wuti ne din ene ho ka. Na oyemu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban efiri ho. Enna wo mpo a omo wanyarewa ne dada. Na omo nom Dr. Enuro no enom Boost Herbal Mixture no a emo mo ahoden pintin. Ya omo ntimpo se yare ehye omo ho. Boost Herbal Mixture ewo kanshi ene o maimu babia ye to Enuro. Etufo mfre 0246 208496. FDA ahwehwe se adwade nkratoyi magye atomu se ye.
Upgrades are nice, but stepping up is woohoo! woohoo! Because when you upgrade with GoTV, we'll step you up to the next package. Upgrade today to get more than more with Step Up, where if you're on GoTV Plus and upgrade to GoTV Max, you'll get even more with GoTV Super. Get big value, get big entertainment, get stepped up to even more with GoTV. Upgrade today on the My GoTV app or visit GoTVAfrica.com. Terms and conditions apply. Offer ends 31 March 2025.
Hey, say, dear Mako, who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, no, who credit me, say, and winting no mania award, a word bestie, Obian Transit Emma Dumpemia, dear Casse, and as a boy, dear, and cannon to them.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic.